Welcome to the Barbarian Horde, live on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and Chased Kingdoms YouTube channels. From one barbarian to another, this live will make you go running for your mommies, enjoy the occasionally appropriate humor, and the epic giveaways. If you can't handle sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, go and run for the chopper! So don't be a girly man, and make sure to subscribe to all of tonight's guests' channels, or I will hunt you down and find you. Now, let's start the darn show! Barbarian! Barbarian!
Hey everybody, that's right, it's the Barbarian Horde Variety Show, and I know what you're thinking, what the heck is that? And I'm probably thinking the same thing, not so sure, but we've rebranded our show. That's right, this is episode 1. All those episodes you saw, forget all those. I mean, that did not happen. It was a figment of your imagination. Didn't happen. We're going to do some new and exciting things, maybe, or it might just be like, it sounds a lot like the last thing we did, but we'll see. It's going to be various things, hence the variety. So we'll feel our way through this thing, and hopefully everyone enjoys it. And that's ultimately what we're boiling down to today. So hopefully everyone's been having a great week. You haven't got caught up in fires or snow or rain or locusts. I don't know what you're dealing with wherever you are, but nobody seems to be having good weather. So, but anyway, enough of all that. Here he is. Here's our co-host. It's snowing in Florida, so you know we're having a rough day. Here he is, Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or Duder or, El Duderino.
What's happening?
That
was cool, but it didn't blank the whole screen out. I mean, did you think it was going to do that?
Well, it must be part of the variety, I guess.
Prior to the variety is chaos and a little sloppiness. Okay, let's be honest.
Welcome to the Barbarian Horde Variety Show.
Variety Show. That's right.
Episode number 1.
Episode 1. That's right.
Let's go.
Very
Happy
episode.
New Year, man. It's a new
Happy
year.
New
It's a
Year.
new start.
Were we not, was this the first one in 2025? I thought we were on there last week. I don't know where everybody else was, so I'm not sure.
I know I'm cold. Yeah, as you stated, it did snow in Florida.
Wow.
I think we got 9 inches somewhere in Florida. It's
what?
This is ridiculous.
Not where you are, though, right?
No. God, no. It's 50 degrees, though. I mean, it's definitely cold.
Right.
I might have cleaned maybe 4 pools today and was like, yeah, there's no reason to clean these pools.
Was it covered in snow? Did you have to shovel the snow out first and then clean the pool? How did that work?
No ice on the windshield, none of that. But
Good.
it's sprinkly, cold, wet. I don't know how people up north can deal with that on a regular basis.
It's not good. That's not good.
That's why I live in the free state of Florida. It's supposed to be sunny, and people's screen enclosures are caving in because of snow. This is ridiculous.
It's a crazy world. Crazy world. Apocalypse. There you go.
So as Barbarian stated, we're going to kind of rebrand the show and start maybe trying to do some other things other than just picking your brain with trivia all the time. Maybe we'll do little skits. Maybe we'll do the old diving for Snickers in a pie thing live.
Right.
You never know what could happen.
I'm not sure about switch it up. What kind of skits are we doing? That sounds interesting.
Some little skits. We'll do little skits.
Well, maybe we'll have a debate. Maybe we'll do a political debate on here and be totally canceled. Then that'll be it. Then we'll
lose all the followers.
Thing after that. Lose all the followers. Piss everyone off, including my mom. So
let's not do that. But I figured this year, we're going to reach out to some other YouTubers, and we'll have, of course, our regular crew. You know, the regular crew. We got to have the regular crew. But we're going to try to reach out to a few other content creators in different genres of
irregular people, right?
You know, some people are into just movies. They don't do collectibles. Some people do, different things. So we're going to try to open it up to a few other awesome people, like one of my dear friends, Eric Corrales. He does custom painting. He paints denims. I know Mama J knows this man. He is amazing. He does Iron Maiden mostly, Eddie heads, but people like that. Invite them on the show, have some fun with them, do some trivia, and expose our awesome viewers to some new stuff that they might not have known. So
I haven't exposed myself in a while. I'm looking forward to it. That's great.
You're overdue. Is that what you said?
I'm overdue.
It's too cold.
It's a new year. It's a new Barbarian.
Pull the Costanza. It's too cold. It was cold.
Shrinkage. Significant shrinkage.
All right. No hashtag shrinkage tonight. All right. I know somebody that's sandwiched in between 2 giant fires, so I don't know if she's toasty warm, but we're gonna bring her in. Hopefully she's not fanning the flames. Mama J, let's go. There's the Eddie. Nice.
I
just a bunch of them here.
Yeah,
there you go.
So good. Great guy, Eddie Corrales. Head over to my Instagram. I got plenty of links for Eric Corrales.
I got a couple of the big heads on the wall in the other room.
I gotta feel like a jerk, like your logo. I just noticed this straight up all fire with a giant fireball. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Should have sent her like a splash with some water.
Fires,
She needs water more than
if anyone could send her water, like package up some water and send it to her, she could probably use it there. They're in rough shape.
Listen, like I said, I'm just praying that it stays, it can be around me, just don't come to me.
Right, understood.
Well, we're glad to see you're okay so far. And keep it up. We can definitely, you're in our thoughts, and everybody in California is in our thoughts, because this is crazy. It's getting a little ridiculous. I mean, come on,
real crazy. I thought the fire's been up by now, but it keeps coming up on TV.
They're letting people go back to some of the places that are completely, out. And one lady went back to her home, and she went to walk up to it to see if there was anything left in the rubble. These people filming said, "Excuse me, can you not get in our video? We're filming." And they were filming like they were, Instagrammers or YouTubers. And I'm like, she's like, "This is my house." And they're like, "Well, can you wait?" I was like, these people should not be allowed in there. I mean,
this
that's
is the society
awful.
we live in today. That is horrible.
I said, they're like, if that was me, I would have been like, no, boop, I can't
I was
wait.
going to say, you're going to videotape an assault going on right now.
Right?
How about that?
Just start paintballing them completely up.
How about that? It's going to get real good here.
Shoot all their cameras with paintballs.
There you
go. Light them up, boys. Well, we'll be definitely glad you're safe, and hopefully this will be over soon. Needless to say,
Hopefully, like I said, now it's on the other side, so we'll see. We always have fires on the one side, but the LA was the new side, so
It's pretty crazy because it is like it's literally raining over on the whole other side of the United States. Constant rain and sleet and snow.
People get snow that don't normally get snow.
Well, I know one guy. I don't know if he's on fire or in the snow. Might be a little bit of both because that's how he rolls. Raise chaos. And he bailed. I think I saw him reading a book. So I think his toes are nice and toasty in front of the fire.
I think he was on the toilet. I mean, I saw him reading a magazine. I just assumed he was on the toilet. Maybe he realized that. Get off the toilet and join the live here, friend.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
He
was getting up to white
JKL,
and almost got us canceled.
I made it way too long. And all of a sudden, is that what happened? JKL.
Oh, God. All right. Well, we'll try to get him back whenever he shows back up again. Sorry about that. He literally just vanished as soon as we tried to pull him in. It was crazy.
As soon as I did the intro.
He probably did that on purpose.
He probably did.
Oh, I hope so. Message us, Grace. Let us know you're okay. A Sasquatch. Something didn't grab you. This man. Right. Well, before we get to all the trivia, obviously we get to shout outs. And we'll talk before we get to the trivia. I got a couple things. I'm going to ask you guys to see what you think of a couple movies that I've recently seen. And I'll just ask you what you think, if it's going to be good or whatever. And then we'll work our way into some trivia. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Let's get to some shout outs. All right, guys, welcome once again to the Bearded Barbarian Variety Show. You can catch this madness Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdom channel. We have awesome guests like Mrs. Mama J down there, Mama J, and sometimes we have Race Chaos, JKL.
We used to.
You never know who can stop by. Quick Draw. We got all kinds of people, so stay tuned for that. Thanks once again for hanging out with us. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get to some. Still waiting on Ray's. I'm worried now. I'm gonna have to message him.
Does he have bad weather where he's at?
Half the state or half the United States has bad weather right now. So
we have really windy weather. Go figure.
Windy and fire.
Yeah.
Ant-Man Toys box.
All right. Appreciate you coming, Ant-Man.
What's happening? Howdy, Essie Mom.
All right. We appreciate you coming, Essie Mom. Cat Daddy. Fun stuff. Mary Poppins. Thank you for Mary popping in.
Poppin'. The Bird.
Kenneth Bird. Fellow Virginian is dealing with the snow.
Woof woof.
Stray dog. So bless. Appreciate you coming, So bless.
Oh, DJ Wise.
DJ Wise. All right.
In the house. What's going on?
Appreciate it. Strange dog.
Snow.
Oh,
Sassy.
Sassy's here. Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. She got gator sickles where she lives. There's a bunch of frozen
Everybody's
gators.
caught in the house. They can't go anywhere, so I decided to watch the live tonight. That's great.
Everybody snowed in.
God is great.
Coming, Ken. I've got your thing. I'm packaging it up. I'm a little tardy with some of these things I need to ship out. Sorry about that. We're working on it.
That's all right.
Two boys. All right. How you doing, two boys?
Two boys.
You're in California. Are you doing okay? You know.
I think it's Northern California. Right? He's freezing his ass right now.
It might be snowing where he's at. I don't know.
For sure.
Okay. Okay.
Too much.
Shirley Temple. You don't like my...
He's like off on the edge, you know.
Oh, snap. Yeah, well.
I'm wearing a shorty kimono. In case you were wondering.
No, it's been calm. All right.
No yet. Okay.
Well, drop your temperatures in the chat. We're at 50. We're going to be 40. What they say, 44 in the morning here in Florida, Southern Florida, like way down here. So I don't know about all my friends. My buddy from Cleveland was saying it was -6.
That's terrible.
79 right now, and it'll be 73 tomorrow morning.
Oh, bravo.
Nice.
Aside from
we
fire,
got
that's a
rain
good toasty
coming.
weather.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there you go. Rain. That's
We
good.
need rain, but it's probably not going to be
80s.
good.
We'll be in the 80s next week, but
We're in the
Saturday,
teens here.
Sunday.
Teens and 20s. So I'm good.
Well, I've found the most wonderful thing ever, and it's called the battery-operated heated hoodie. You just get,
You know what? I think I've seen those.
It's got a battery pack.
Yeah.
You just get any battery pack. You can buy them everywhere. Just charge your phone with or whatever. They last 4 to 6 hours. Put it in the front pocket. Plug it in. Hit the little button. And it covers your whole torso, a little bit down your arms, man. To where it gets to where I'm like opening my jacket. Like, I'm gonna lie.
When you get sweaty, can you get electrocuted? That's what I'd be worried about.
No,
The sweat.
I mean, it's battery operated. It's like a set.
What about around the nipples? Is there a lot of tingling
A
there?
little
I'm just
heat.
curious.
A little heat.
Oh, heat.
A little heat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's for extra excitement.
Oh, that's
18
extra.
feels
You
like
have to pay
6.
extra for the
Yeah, they have to
around
pay
that area. I see. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
That's a beautiful thing, though. That's like,
He
well,
said
why
it's a
not?
beautiful thing, though.
Beautiful thing.
I'm sure it is. When you said battery operated thing, I didn't know where we were going. I thought this variety show was about to get good. I didn't know what was getting ready to happen.
Well, if you didn't know, they make heated hoodies you can purchase
Heated hoodies.
online right now.
Right.
And like for under $20 on Temu. if you're
On
if
Temu.
Oh,
you're
Temu.
frugal.
Well, I'd be really worried about that.
But you got to watch out for the turfs.
You got to be careful where you plug it in,
Listen, I
too.
buy
If it's got a
something
thing hanging
from
out the back,
Temu.
you got to watch where you plug it in.
Yeah, I have no problem buying some things from Temu without a problem at all. I'm guilty. I shop through Temu. But electric items, they kind of scare me from Temu.
Like, this is getting really warm. Like, uncomfortably,
Right, I'd be like,
nerve-wrackingly
what
warm.
Is it barking?
Tingling.
I can't get it off.
Hey, it's like a fireworks shirt. Look, it's sparking. Isn't that great? Look how fun that is.
Yeah, electric things from Temu scare me a little.
They sell them on Amazon as well. So
Yeah, but Amazon
get stuff from
gets a lot of stuff.
It's from Temu. I was going to say, people go on Temu, buy it from there, and then place it on Amazon and charge $5 more. That's all they really do.
That's
So-
basically,
Might as well get it straight from the horse.
Yeah, get it directly from China instead of indirectly from China.
Most stuff you get though from Temu is pretty
17,
good.
15. Oh man, everybody's dying out there with this.
Yeah, they're giving either
There you
inches
go.
or degrees. I don't know.
Everybody's come back. They're all googling heated hoodies right now. Well, Race, are you at least gonna
Dang,
text
that's
one of
really
us and say, "Hey, man"?
I sent a chat in the Instagram, and he didn't even respond to that. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Maybe
Yeah,
he
I
was
don't
like,
know.
he looked a little hazy, so I'm like, is he on his phone or something? And then the phone dies. It's one of those
Maybe.
situations. So now he's got to wait a few minutes for it to charge.
I thought he had like saran wrap for his camera because it was all weird. I was like, I don't really know what was going on. I thought my vision
Yeah,
was
see, I
going at
couldn't
first.
see him. I can't see anybody in the corner but myself. So, but yeah, I don't know. He just disappeared. So
Yeah.
Okay.
If anybody sees Ray's, let him know we're worried about him. So if you're in his
Could you
neighborhood or
return him
anything,
to
just-
Lost and Found so we can get him back, please?
Exactly right. Grab him by the hand and bring him up to the front by the check counter, and then let him know
What do you
he's
want
looking for
those?
mom. Okay, so mom's looking
Try
for
to
him.
run away.
Please come to the front desk. It's one of those announcements in Walmart.
I always worry about that. It's just like somebody's looking to pick up a child. Oh, that's where my child was left. There you go. How would they know? They're like, some person grabs a person's hand. Okay, here you go.
Here's your child.
But creepy. Creepy.
Well, I'm sure that every state has the same thing, but we do like Code Adams. So hopefully nobody's bringing up a child and not being notified that a child's missing.
Right.
Because then we do a Code Adam and everything gets locked down. Nobody's allowed to leave.
No, I never heard of such.
Oh, you guys don't do that?
No, they drop children off all the time in different places.
Oh no, here in California, if a mother comes up, or any parent, anybody comes up to you and says they're missing a child, and it's like an elementary school age child, doors get locked, everything gets locked down, nobody's allowed to leave. We call the police, and then all the employees come to the front to make sure that nobody leaves, and we start checking different aisles and locations to see maybe the child's hiding, or whatever. But nobody's allowed to leave the building until the police get there.
Yeah, I'm not
right. Kid drill. Everybody should start looking for said child, like immediately.
Yeah. Right.
Like, we need the little light comes on. Okay, kid drill. All right, where's Timmy? Everybody starts looking.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, we're not even allowed to open the doors and let them leave until the police show up. And then the police will choose.
That's a good thing.
Smart. That is smart.
It's Adam Walsh. He does Walsh. I don't know his first name.
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah. His son Adam Walsh is who it's named after. That's why it's called Adam.
Interesting.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Well, Florida's more of a F around and found out kind of place. So it's a lot of people. We got open carry here now, so it's you don't even flip anybody off in traffic anymore. Everybody's very polite.
Puts everyone on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have open carry here either, but we don't flip people off because they're probably carrying anyway.
Anyways, everybody knows everybody's got guns here, so it's starting to become a little more pleasant to live in Florida. I feel a lot safer.
Sassy
we try not to make eye contact. We just don't make eye contact with people.
Amber alerts.
Okay,
yeah, that's correct.
We call them Amber Alerts too, but those are like if they're missing, like another parent took them and they're out in the open. A Code Adam is specific to a location like a Target store or a Walmart that you're in with that child, and then all of a sudden you can't find that child. It's store specific, not like county or state.
I don't think that's a thing here, but maybe it is. I just.
But we do do the Amber Alerts too, because we have lit up billboards on our freeways that give them to us.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, we learned something today. I didn't want to. I was really against learning anything today, but sometimes those things happen. I'm sorry. I apologize.
This is the variety. See, it's
a part of the variety that we didn't realize.
Part of the variety.
Usually I don't learn anything. Usually I'm dumber for these things, but I learned something today.
We'll talk about the same thing next week. He'll be like, really? I didn't know that.
That's true. That is true. I've gone some of these trivia before, and I know I read them before. I still don't remember the answer. It didn't matter.
Same here.
Well, as far as variety, they did announce the I think it was today, the who's nominated, the list of nominees for the Oscars. Did you guys are you interested in the Oscars? Did you even care about movies lately? Like, that's the whole thing. It's movies have kind of, since the COVID days, like, nobody's really going to the movies much anymore. It's a really huge movie. So
a lot of movie theaters have specials. Like, we have one where you can buy a monthly pass, and then we have another one where it's $5 Monday through Friday.
For sure.
I think I went to 2 movies in the theater last year. I assume Beetlejuice nor Deadpool won either of the Oscars, so they're the only 2 I saw. So I don't know.
Well, for
I
Best
don't go
Picture,
to the movies anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 nominees for Best Picture.
10.
And
they used to do 5? I used to do 5.
I've only seen 2 of these movies.
What are they?
We have Anora. Anora is nominated for Best Picture. We're in the Best Picture category. The Brutalist, which I've actually heard is supposed to be a really, really good movie, but it's 3 hours long, and they actually do an intermission in the middle of the movie because it's so long. But I heard it's supposed to be really good. I don't know if I can make
intermissions during other long movies before.
Right. But I guess.
Oh wait, I forgot. It's the younger generation. They can't handle it. But go ahead.
True. Very true.
Attention spans.
Right. Yeah.
And number 3, we got a complete unknown. A complete unknown.
The whole list
unknown to me.
Into that category.
I have no idea.
List is a complete unknown. I haven't heard one of these things ever. I
haven't either.
Well, there's one coming. One's coming.
I don't even know what this is.
There's one coming. Conclave is the next one. Conclave. Haven't seen it. Don't know anything much about it.
Sometimes I wonder who picks these movies.
I know. It's a bunch of just retired actors.
Even when they
I
used
don't
to
know
drop tons of great movies each week, I still always wondered who picked the movies.
Right? Maybe I'll let me write that down. Who picks these movies so I could do a little research for them?
Right?
Whoever it is, they have very poor taste in movies because I haven't
It's
heard
been
any
that
of
way
this.
as long as I can remember.
Yeah. I mean, usually, though, I'll hear, like, it'll be some artsy-fartsy thing, but I've heard of it. I haven't even heard of these.
No, they're getting
So-
worse. And, the other ones used to be not movies like everybody would go see. And then, it's like, how did they get that? Nobody went and seen that,
Hey, I heard a beep. Wait a minute. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Is he here?
he's here.
Temporarily.
He's here.
Whether or not he'll stay, I don't know. I mean, but he's here for the next 10 seconds at least. Let's try it again.
We better
Let's
get
try
him
it
in.
again.
You're
All
good.
right.
Gotta let him in soon because you might never show back
Let's
up again.
Yeah. Okay. So here he is. Race Chaos. You got.
He's still reading the
You gotta
flag.
use Metamucil or something for that.
Why you guys always take so long to get
Did
me
your
on
legs fall
here?
asleep?
We're
Did your
at
legs fall asleep on
26
the toilet?
minutes.
What happened? It's the only place where you can
Battery
read
died.
the Flash is on the toilet. Okay.
Yeah, it was like
A little-
20 minutes last time, and now it's like 26 minutes. It's like I'm
Like,
starting to
you were
do it
gone
intentional.
16 of those.
At
Well,
least
just
10 of
have you
those was
start
your
the
fault.
show
The other
next
15 was ours, but the
Where
other
was
10
I?
is yours at least. I don't know.
Now, knowing
No,
Race,
they
he knows
still
all
is
about
ours.
every one of these movies. He's like,
Well, there you go.
I've
Here's
seen
somebody
that
that
one.
know a lot about movies nobody's seen. All right, go ahead and give us a list.
right? Have you been watching or just trying to come back? Where'd you go? Are you okay?
Where'd you go?
Dude, I was sitting here waiting for you to bring me on.
Not
I've been
believable.
sitting here patiently. And like 1 minute,
And
you're like,
listen,
okay, we're gonna
See,
At
go.
that's
11,
how we
he
know
tried
you're
to
lying.
bring you in. You didn't
That's
come.
how
Welcome.
everyone knows you're lying. You haven't been waiting patiently. If you were waiting, you'd be very impatient. You might have been waiting, but you were not waiting
No,
patiently. You never
I'm
wait.
not-
a
definitely
decent
not
test.
patient.
I wait
The
patiently
Goonies
for
2
my
is
turn.
coming. Oh, no.
And I
Never,
wait till I come
never.
out till I yell.
No. I'm going to pull the curtain back for the audience. Whenever you're back there, you're, and he's moving around, making hand gestures, waving his hands like TikTok, let's go. He's like all this stuff to annoy the heck out of us, pull you in. So,
You're gonna start the show next
I
time.
do nothing like that.
right. That's right. Sure.
So,
I would never
how
lie.
are you? Are you cold? Are you cold? What's going on in your world? Since you're just joining us. What's
How's
going
your
on with
weather?
Race?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty freaking cold, yeah.
Hmm.
It's cold. Very
Got
cold.
snow?
Chilly.
I'm not in California.
Cold.
Yeah, but you got snow. We're on fire over here. You got snow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've got snow. We got more snow than Dumbledore down there.
Yeah, there you go. So, do you have a plug-in hoodie? Do you want a plug-in hoodie like
Nice.
Chase?
Love
A
plug-in
Timu hoodie?
The heated hoodie, man. They make
one of
those
those.
now.
We're gonna sell some. We need to sell some merch with the plug-in
Oh, there
hoodies.
you
Don't you think?
go.
That's exactly right.
Well, I think here
Oh.
we need us some of those hoodies, more like rain jackets with little sprinklers kicking
Right.
off, so we can walk around and not have to worry. Yeah.
We're gonna have a heated. We're gonna have a thing. We'll have a logo on there, and where the nipples are, those will be the on buttons. You know what I'm saying? So you just push here, and it'll get started. Okay, all right. Push here to get started.
Sounds good.
I'm
Sound good?
real nervous.
Welcome,
This is
Race.
part of
Welcome
the
to the
variety
all new. Yeah, welcome to the all new
Thanks
variety.
for finally bringing me on. The variety has just showed up for the variety show.
It definitely has. It definitely is. Raises the variety.
So we're
part.
going over the top Oscar picks,
Oscars.
and Two Boys has done a little research for us, and 8,000 members in the Academy, and they vote for the top 5 movies.
8,000 dumb
5%
people that
of
can't
first
pick
place
movies.
And then they couldn't pick
5%.
5. We ended up
of
with
first place
10
votes
somehow.
Make the list. So that's pretty good info. Appreciate that, Eric.
Yeah, because
No,
that's
right.
just 5. You said there was 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they doubled
That's
it this year.
8,000 idiots.
Right, 8,000. You know, it's funny because they don't release as many movies as they used to because nobody goes. So I get now there being less choices, but they've always
Yeah.
made bad choices.
But some
Yeah.
movies are released on, let's say, just Netflix. I mean,
Yeah.
those movies, are they, they're not going to get the Oscar, right? Is it got to be like one of these mainstream, Paramount, MGM, one of those type deals? So there's a little, I guess they got
I
wiggle
think there's
room
special
and
awards
not
for
much
those,
to
don't
choose
they?
from, right?
Like a Flicky,
well,
like a special award called Flicky, or
I
Or,
think
you
they
know,
do get some
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes list. Well, maybe we'll try that next week. We'll
Yeah, I
try
don't know
Rotten
who
Tomatoes
it is
list.
either.
Or we'll make our own
They
award.
have
How
made
about we
it
make our own
aggravating.
award? The Dirty Diaper Award. How about that? You know what I mean? And we'll award it to people on this live.
You never
Like
go to the
for
movies
Ray's
anymore.
Chaos gets one for being on time.
Chase
Yeah,
Phils,
right
what's
on
up,
time.
man? What's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Barbarian Horde Variety
Chase
Show.
Films. There's
Yes,
a film
my man
company
Chase
like Chase
Films.
Films. Oh, dear. Talk about bad movies. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine there are any good movies coming out of something called Chase Films, but maybe.
Wow.
I don't know.
It'll be a Mr. Ugly production.
Oh, Mr. Ugly Production.
Let's see if we can pull that one off. He
I
actually,
see.
his book slash, I want to say paperback, online version. Go check out Chase Film Productions. He just released some awesome Mr. Snope. It's kind of like comic book, but adventure. You got to go check him out. Give him a huge shout out, man. Appreciate you.
This
So
movie
is this
is
an
a paperback?
affiliation
Is
to
that what
you
you
in
said?
some way? I don't understand.
No,
So is this
no.
maybe-
The only
makes
thing
for
is
every
he has Chase in his name, and I do. So that's
You
the
might want to
only
change your
affiliation.
name. There's a certain Chase that's going to bring you down. Okay, like this
No,
variety
yeah.
show, for example,
No,
it's
only
not
the
gone
best.
well. Okay, let's be honest.
Johnny Knight, that's our brother.
All
What's
right.
going on? We know Johnny's freezing. That damn
Right.
Canadian's freezing his ass right
I
now.
tell you, but
All
they're
this
just
cold's
used to
coming
it.
from you. It's your
They're
fault.
used to it.
They left their door open.
They left their door.
Exactly. Welcome to the variety show. Yes, exactly. I run the kingdom. He runs the film studio. Exactly.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well,
So he works
sorry
for
for
you.
lumping you in. I apologize. Didn't mean to do that.
So are we going live, or when are we going live?
We're live.
Oh,
now.
late.
We're live. This is the variety
This
part.
is just the practice. This is the practice one. We're not actually. We'll do the live
This
tomorrow.
one don't
This is
count.
just the practice.
Don't
We're
do
casting
it at the
it
same
out
time
knowing
tomorrow
that
and see if we
tomorrow
show
not
up.
Remember.
If you think this is a good practice one, wait till the real one tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I mean, twice as good.
Don't get him started, Chase. Oh, these snipes. Right. So to do such a cool show, we decided to talk about the Oscars race. I know
Right.
you're all
It's
about
going
the
well
Oscars.
too. It's
So
going
tell me if
really,
you
really
know.
well.
I
We
still
live at
think we're only
3,
on the
nobody
fourth
knows them.
movie.
Yeah,
It's what-
we're literally we made it to 4.
Yeah,
None
I
of
was
us
saying, I
have
think we've
seen
only
any of
made
these.
it through
So I'm
4.
gonna ask you: have you seen Honora?
I have not.
No.
That sounds annoying.
What? Even Ray's hasn't seen it? This list is really crazy.
The Brutalist. Have you seen The Brutalist?
Nope.
That's
heard
3
the name.
hours long, so be prepared if you do come check it out.
That's what's bad about it. That's what's so brutal about it. The 3 hours of something nobody wants.
But you might get a break in
You've already
between.
said everything I know about that movie. I've heard The Brutalist is 3 hours long.
Well,
and
here's the
that's-
next one.
all
Wait,
the
this one
information I have on
better.
it.
It gets better. It gets
It
better.
gets better. This next one, A Complete Unknown. Have you seen this?
Have you seen A Complete Unknown? No.
I've
I
had a
haven't.
couple
No,
movies
because
on
I don't know if it was
Christmas
complete or not.
How about Conclave? Conclave.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, no. Now, this
Are
one
these
I think
movies
you've
that came
seen.
out, or
This
Yes, these are
This-
oh,
up for
This
Oscars right now.
oh,
There's 10 of them. We got
10.
all right. Everybody, I've seen this. I actually enjoyed both movies. Dune Part 2
No.
year.
is up for an Oscar this year,
Wow.
oh, I didn't watch those.
and I
Yeah, me
absolutely
neither.
love.
I've
both
seen the
films.
original, but you know, I'm a don't change things person, so you know it's not the same cast, so you know I didn't watch it.
It was good. It was good.
The original
CGI is so
Dune?
just-
You're like, don't change that.
I don't know. You know
On-
what? When they dropped the first Wonder Woman movie, with what's her name after Linda Carter. I would not go
What's her
see
name?
it. I ended up waiting over 2 years before I would watch a Wonder Woman because I'm like, no, it's Linda Carter. No, I will not change. Same thing with
They
Hulk.
couldn't fit Linda Carter back in that outfit again. There's no way.
Yeah, they did.
I liked
yeah,
it. I
they
watched
could.
it on slow
Have you
mo
not
with no
seen her
sound,
lately?
and Wonder Woman was great. You know what I mean?
Does
So,
that commercial with Deadpool?
right. I hear you.
Yeah, she got that commercial with Deadpool.
Let's not get sassy here, okay? Try to get along, okay?
Oh, is Sassy here?
No, she is in the chat.
That's
In the chat.
chat somewhere.
yeah.
She's in the chat.
All right, so
I never saw Dune. I freckle in the sun when I go to the beach, so the idea of watching it I'm concerned. I don't want to freckle. So
Dune is definitely worth a watch. Both
Okay.
new movies are definitely worth a watch. Like I said, the CGI on point, storyline's awesome. You get kind of different perspective. The old one is great. Love the old one. Love the old one.
I didn't
There's
like the old
actually
one.
another Dune movie in 2 parts, 2 different movies done by different studios. So there's actually like
No, we got time for
studio
that.
versions.
Grandpa
I like the other
behave.
one. So
That wasn't
These
this
don't
year.
sound
That was
like
in the
movies. These
70s.
sound like
Okay,
commitment.
it was a good film. Quality film.
Porky's was great. I love Porky's. That's a great book. All right, so next up we got Emilia Perez. Emilia Perez. I
Right.
don't know why you would call that a movie, like as a name, but okay. Don't know who that is. Probably
Must
somebody
be
famous.
about somebody. She must be.
Yeah, I'm probably
somebody
crapping all
important
over
and
something that I
iconic
shouldn't be.
I feel like
But-
that's somebody that had a movie that they recorded with their phone and they just left it on in their pocket. And then, have you ever done that before? It makes a video of your pocket, and then you're just like, "This is a film. This is a good film. This will
It's
get an
a
Oscar."
short film.
Where
Why
do you
not?
think I get my convention footage?
Ah, yeah, right.
Okay, next up, I'm Still Here.
So am I, but I still don't know any of these movies.
I'm still
Yeah.
wondering why this list sucks so bad.
This list,
I know what that one is.
Has anybody heard of any of it? Dune 2 is the only one I've actually
I've heard
So
of Dune
far,
too.
okay, we
I've
got-
heard of Dune too.
We got Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys. That's up there.
I know who
Nickel
Nickelback
Boys.
is, but I know nothing about
Yeah,
the
but that's
Nickel
also
Boys.
terrible. No, that's
Terrible
also
name.
terrible. Terrible name for a song group and a movie.
I love Nickelback.
Speaking of Nickelback, have you heard they're doing away with the penny? Have you heard that that's the next
I've
thing
been
that's
hearing
on the
that
chopping
for
block?
years. They can't
No,
do
they're
that
gonna
because
do it this
nobody's
time.
going to give them their penny.
Let's go,
They're
jeez.
going to do it. I never get my penny back anyway. Or
The
Nickelback.
old people have water jugs full of pennies. They're not going to give them.
975. Hails from
Well, they
the
can stop
kingdom of
making them. They just
Joe.
don't have to.
Yeah, they're going to stop making them, and then people can trade them in for copper or zinc or whatever they want, and probably get more money than it would have been for a penny. So you're in good shape.
You know, with all the things wrong in our country, let's go. Let's focus on the penny.
Well, it costs 3.5 cents to make 1 penny. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I was
if
gonna
that's not
say,
stupid, I don't know
It
what
costs
it
like
is.
3 cents to make a penny. It's like
They
tell
said
the
it's
government
3.5
stop
cents now.
wasting the money.
Yeah, just stop
Do you know-
wasting it. You know, you don't have.
Do you
a
know
penny,
how
you don't
much
have
it
penny.
costs to make a nickel?
Oh.
Do you have any idea? It's
Do you
14
know how
cents
many
to make a
price
nickel.
changes
So-
are going to have to take effect for this to happen?
No, they'll just up it. They're just going to up it to 5 cents. I mean, they're just rounding
man.
up.
You know, there's going to be no more of that 99 cents because
No.
they can't do the penny, and then they're going to have to make sure that when tax calculates out, it can't be an off number to add a penny. And oh my God,
They can expedite the way to screw you very
The cool
quickly.
man.
Don't you worry.
They already got that movie. Alright, so after we've got 2 left on the list.
oh, I
No,
thought
One I've seen, one, and it was actually really, really, really good. Pretty
Terrifier 3.
morbid. Nope. The Substance.
How did Terrifier 3 not make the list?
What is it?
No, come on. The Substance with Demi Moore. Come on, tell me you haven't seen. Well,
I've seen.
I don't go to the
Substance, but I
movies,
don't know
so-
what this is. So
I think I know what you're talking about.
a lot of
The Substance.
nudity. I wouldn't say that. So that's
what is the
worth a
name
watch,
of it? Let me
right?
get a pen. Sorry.
The Substance. So it is a horror
The
flick.
Substance.
The Substance. It's a horror flick.
Oh no!
And,
Once I hit
very
30, I don't watch horror movies no more.
I don't like scary movies.
When I was a kid, I watched them all the time. Once I hit 30 and realized that's reality, I stopped watching them.
If I want to see something scary, I'll watch this live
what
back.
was that? Creepy little voices in
scary
the
as it gets.
background. What's that shit? Crazy. All right, bro. The Substance is like Demi Moore stars in it, and I can't remember the other
It's
actor's
Demi,
name.
isn't it? Demi?
MTV, Demi, whatever. More. She stars
me.
beautiful as ever, though. She still rocks it, man. She still rocks it.
Who, Demi or
about
Demi?
like ex. She's like an ex model or whatever, and somebody turns her on to this thing called the substance, and she can become young again and gorgeous and go on to the. But there's.
I think I've heard.
It's like a horror thriller.
It's
so
called
there's
beer goggles, isn't it?
It's not scary.
Is that the substance? Beer goggles.
Gory beer goggles.
Well, that's what makes her attractive again, right? Isn't that how it works?
Well, this one's a little pretty.
Oh,
it's definitely a mind twister. So I would
okay.
definitely say if you're in any kind of
Substance.
psychological thriller type horror, check out.
Boys,
The
have you seen that one? That seems like
how is
something
this
Two
not
Boys
up
would
your
do.
alley? That's what I'm saying, Rays. Well, how have you not seen
What?
this? Hey, how have you not seen the substance? Like
I just haven't seen it yet.
I know you have.
Where
your
have you
ways, so
been?
you don't
I
go
mean,
to
when
the
you were
movies
gone
to
for
see
half the
movies.
show, you could have been
don't
watching
go
it
to the
while we were
movies.
back there.
Okay. I know we have one more movie, but I was really, really curious about this whole Perez movie because, you know, we're like, why would it be a woman's
Okay.
name? It made no sense, right? Well, I went and looked it up.
Oh God.
It's about a Mexican lawyer is offered an unusual job to help a notorious cartel boss retire and transition into living as a woman, fulfilling a long-held desire.
Okay, so that
Did they not give
that's
you
up-
your royalties from it, or
that's
what?
it's up for an Oscar. I guess they're getting an Oscar while they can. Is a situation.
I was gonna say soon it won't be allowed.
Okay, so it's about a lawyer. It's basically about a lawyer.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's
it's
like
about a
She-Hulk.
cartel
It's just
boss.
like She-Hulk. It's about a
Yeah,
lawyer
it's
that
about
sounds
like
really
a cartel
terrible.
boss. It's
I know
like
a
about
terrible
a cartel
show
boss trying to
movie
retire.
that's
Get out
about
of
a
the
lawyer.
crime. So.
Well, that's why I thought it was your life story, Mom. Okay?
The last good
mine.
lawyer
That
show
was
was
actually
Matlock.
really good.
After that, it's all been downhill. Okay,
I
let's
have
be
to
honest.
watch the new Matlock.
No, I don't want to see.
Oh
any
my God,
reruns
it's
of it.
so good.
Oh God.
Yeah, what's her name from? What the hell?
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Yeah, I seen like 2 episodes. It was pretty good.
It's actually really good. I watched the
gotta
whole first season.
say. And the last one on the list, Wicked.
Okay,
have
I've seen the
obvious-
stage play, but I have
Okay,
not
well, at
seen
least
the
I
movie.
heard of it. At least I've heard of it.
I'll never see this movie and could care less. but
It's
that is
actually the
last
stage
one.
play was really, really
Oh.
good. I've actually seen it twice.
I got
I
to be
don't know
honest
how
with
the
you.
movie is, but it's actually a really good story.
I don't like movies that, well, or play, whatever you want to play, movie, that goes
That's right,
back
I do.
and ruins the original, okay? I'm going to go back and pretend the bad guy is now the good guy, and spoiler alert, the good guy is now the bad guy, and you were an idiot for thinking anything other than that all along, and that stinks, okay? I don't like it, I'm not into it, and it's a bunch of BS, okay? Spoiler alert, and if you don't like my thoughts, I don't care. Okay, so truth. That's the truth. Okay.
Well, like I said, I haven't seen the movie. I haven't really had an interest to see the movie, to be honest.
They're trying to convince you that she didn't die and that she wasn't. You know, I just like, what are we doing? I mean, come on. Silly. But at least I heard of it.
Yeah.
So
those are the Oscars.
my guess is Wicked's going to win. Don't you think Wicked will probably
I
win?
think
Of that
Wicked will
group?
probably win, at least. Yeah, I
The
have a
Substance,
feeling Wicked's going to win. I don't know. The toys kind of sat on the shelves for a while, so I don't think kids it scored, but maybe with adults it scored enough. So,
Well, that
Yeah.
I
was
think
because
it's a
it was like
sympathy
the link to a porn site was on the back of the toys.
well, that's true.
So
That
they
is
had to
true. I
take
forgot
those
about
off the
that.
shelf.
Yeah, they had to pull all those toys. That's true. Yeah, if you got one of those toys, you probably are going to have a fortune down the road.
What is it? They put it.
The
They put it.
original Wicked dolls or something that were released that had the website on the back
Oh, and it's the other.
turned out to be a
Wicked.
porn site, so they had to pull them all off the shelf.
You're right. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the kids got to learn somehow. I mean, I'm not really sure. You know, they probably were on those sites way before they found that doll. Okay, so
All right. Well, we have 5 nominations for the Oscar for animated feature film. Now, this I've seen one of these.
I thought that's what we just did. What was what we just did? I don't understand.
That was just regular movies.
10. They picked
That was
10.
best picture. Picture. Okay. So
Worst
now-
trivia ever.
Agreed.
This is the variety, Race. Quit
This
ruining
is the
it.
variety part of the show.
This is the variety.
Enjoy
We're
it
trying
because
to
I
just
don't know that
talk
we're gonna
about
have
some
we're gonna
shit
be bringing
before we
this
get
one
to
back
damn
again. I don't know. We'll
trivia.
see. I mean,
Animated film feature, animated feature film as something like number one, Inside Out 2.
Oh, I liked
is up for
Inside Out,
animated
too.
feature film. So there you go.
okay.
Has anybody seen
doesn't that
Flow?
just mean
I
right-
keep seeing the
Which
thing
one?
pop up on my
Yes.
Amazon.
Inside Out 2, that implies like right side.
Backside right.
I mean, if you turn something
Inside
inside
Out.
out and then you turn something inside out again,
It's
doesn't
just
that
right back where it
mean
came from.
They
it's-
just
Yeah.
added more emotion. Stop ruining it. Move on.
You're confusing our.
Right.
You have to understand the audience here doesn't understand what you're talking about. Okay, if they did, they wouldn't be watching this live. Okay, they'd be on with a much more intelligent group of people. So
So Easter.
don't confuse people.
What was the other movie?
It's wicked. Outside in. Outside in. The other movie
Outside
was
In.
Flow. About a cat, I guess, that gets caught in like a storm. I keep seeing it on Amazon.
When you
Oh,
said
I-
flow, that's not what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
I raise. I know where you're going. No, that's a different.
See,
a
you
whole
can't even
other
play
thing.
nice with these.
Say, play nice. Okay.
I don't think I've
Flow is
seen
coming
that one.
through.
All right.
This isn't my
Next
side.
one
Let's not
Memoir
get
of a
it
Snail.
canceled, Okay.
Are you serious?
What is it called?
Memoir of a Snail.
I've never heard of that one either.
That sounds like a real
More of a
slow-moving movie,
snail?
if you know what I
I
mean.
think
Like, is this
Jason
movie
Bateman
ever going to get
I
over? It's just a snail going across the screen,
I
but
know.
ever
What
so
is
slowly.
You're right. He's like, okay, I'm 1 centimeter.
That's the 4-hour movie.
That's yeah, exactly.
He's almost to the end, and then all of a sudden, he starts going up. And you're like, no!
And at the very end, they pour salt on him and he dies.
Right.
It's a sad story. It's a
They
sad story.
salt him.
They salted him. Not all salted, just salt.
It's like the robot chicken thing where they had like a turtle with a snail on it, and the snail was going. Wee!
All right, Pops Mafia. Let's not get crazy. I'm rooting for the Bills, but I don't think it's going to work out. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Good vibes until Sunday.
yeah,
well.
yeah. Next up, Wallace and Gromit. Vengeance most foul. Wallace
I
and
know
they
who
Gromit.
still
they
making
are, but
those?
I haven't
Most
seen that.
foul.
no.
I like
I
the
know they're
old
still
ones.
making
I've seen
Yeah.
like one or two of those movies. They were always enjoyable.
You
Yeah,
like it?
Chicken Run was good. I remember Chicken Run. That was a lot of fun.
That was a Wallace
fun,
and
for
Gromit.
Sure.
What's that?
And what'd you say? Wallace.
He
and
was
Gromit.
talking about Chicken Run. I'm like that.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
Wallace
by the
and Gromit.
same people
Same
that made
animator.
Wallace and Gromit. Come on, let's, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Wallace was basically the
Potato,
chicken,
potato.
okay? If I was wearing feathers right now, I would be Wallace and the chicken simultaneously. That's basically what we're talking about. Do you understand?
You watched Chicken Run because Mel Gibson, because you've got a crush.
That's right. That's right.
The last one, The Wild Robot, which was amazingly awesome.
Never saw it.
I
just
have
watched
not
the
seen
other
it,
day.
but
It was
everybody
really
has
good.
said it's amazing.
Pulls at your heartstrings.
Yeah,
really good
everybody
movie.
says it's awesome.
Loved it. Loved it.
I
loved
saw it
it.
the first time when it was called Wall-E. Okay, I just like, come on, what are we doing now? It's
mean
like Wall-E in
trafficking?
the forest. Okay,
It's
if you've
the
seen
only-
Wall-E, just imagine him in the forest, and it's the same thing. Okay.
Oh no, I think this movie. Nobody has said anything negative about it yet.
No, it's
That's
really
probably going to be your winner.
good. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
just
You
said
don't
something
count.
negative.
You
Didn't you
don't
hear me,
count.
Mama J? We're not paying
No,
attention.
no, I didn't hear you. We don't listen to you.
Oh, okay.
Bearded
That's
Chicken
good.
Run. Don't make me type that. All right, guys. We got a couple minutes before 8 o'clock, so we like to do a hashtag usually just get these things going. So start thinking of a hashtag. Don't drop them yet. Just start thinking of one. Maybe get one preloaded.
Yeah.
You know, copy paste, but start thinking of a hashtag. and when we
Copy
ask
paste.
you-
Where are they copying it from, Chase? I'm not really
You put it,
understanding.
you write a note, you put the
Ah.
little hashtag,
Copy it and
you
then you
post it
delete
note,
it. so
and then
you
and
can
then
start
you
some other
wait,
stuff
and
and
then
then
when we say hashtag, you drop it. That's Jake Hale's move. I mean, you're learning from the pro.
Right.
So, or Eric, he's usually got 5 or 6 preloaded. So just saying.
Well, one thing you can say about Jake Hale, when he shows up on time. It's not like all of our guests, okay, that don't really fully understand the time and when to come and things like that. So
Well, when are we starting? I'll be there.
Let me see. Let's see. All right.
We did tell you to show up at 7 o'clock. It's like 7 minutes earlier there for you right now, right? So in 7 minutes, we'll start in 7 minutes.
Okay.
We'll
He
go
said
live in 7
okay.
minutes.
I'm ready.
All right.
I hope it's better. The second hour is better than the first one. All right.
Hey, Lumpy.
Yeah, all right. So I've seen a few awesome movies, and I
They
want to
weren't
see
on the
what you guys
list.
think. They weren't on the list, but they should have been on the list. Sonic 3 was freaking awesome. If you get a chance, go check out the Sonic 3 movie. You got,
So,
Keanu Reeves as.
do you
I
have
can't
to
remember
watch
his
1
name.
and 2?
No,
Okay.
you absolutely don't have to watch 1 and 2. It was really good, action-packed from beginning to end. And let me tell you something, Jim Carrey pulled off the just most awesome. He played himself as an old man, his own dad, or whatever. It was amazing. 2 roles for Jim Carrey, and they were in the same scene together doing stuff. I was just blown away to see how they were able to pull it off and make it look authentic and real. It was just amazing. So definitely check out the new Sonic 3. You will definitely get some chuckles out of this movie.
So do we have to have played the video game? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Who's this blue guy? And what is he? He looks kind of like a
Well, it's just like I never
Armadillo.
played Sonic because I have poor hand-eye coordination. So I was just like, there'll be a lot of Easter eggs in it. And just like the Super Mario movie, I never saw the Super Mario movie because I was like, everyone's like, oh, there's so many Easter eggs. I was like, it's so long ago that I played Super Mario, I would never remember any of these things. So, what's the point?
up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
And now, is anybody interested in seeing the new Craven movie, Craven the Hunter?
It sounds interesting. Sounds interesting.
It was decent. I'm not gonna say it was good.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh, I saw it.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I mean, it kept me wanting to keep watching. But I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm definitely gonna see that on Blu-ray, or you know what I mean.
A
Like,
train wreck will keep you watching, so
well, there was some pretty cool scenes. Let's just say, and
Okay.
I think Russell Crowe, you get some good acting, and the storyline was. I think they just stretched out the little sappy parts too much. There was too much character building for it to be like.
So you
a
don't
comic.
like characters to be built? I don't understand
No,
what's happening.
give a quick story. I mean, you don't have to go through their like whole life history before you get to the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, then what should make
can
you
really
like
skip
the
all
people? Then when they kill them off, then you'll be really sad. No.
that. Well,
it's a 2-hour movie. They need to hurry their asses up.
yeah, exactly. Hurry it up. Enough of the sappy. I don't need all that. They
Let's
should've
get to
got-
the good part.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
No,
Did you?
not
Did you?
once.
Is
Huh?
it Craven or
Pretty
his son?
It's Craven.
Okay.
Yeah.
They killed him
Great.
off a long time ago in the comics, so I'm just like, okay.
So this was a comic. Is that what you're saying?
He's a
Yes.
Spider-Man villain, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I
Craven.
didn't know that. I guess I didn't
I
realize
didn't know
that.
that either.
I thought it was the guy from Cheers. Okay, that used to sit next to Norm. Okay, isn't that who we were talking about here?
The Postman?
What's that?
Yeah, the postman.
Yeah, Cliff Craven. Don't you
Yeah.
remember?
Craven.
Craven.
Oh, Clavin. Right. He was my favorite. He was my favorite.
I'm missing all the comments.
I know he was your favorite. You've been patterning your life after him. I mean,
I have. I was waiting for the final episode of Cheers to when he would go off and shoot everyone, because that's what I figured most postal workers did at the end, but I guess that's not how it ended. So sad.
Lord.
All right, now let's see here.
Craven.
The new Gladiator movie. Have you seen the new Gladiator movie?
No,
Did you know there was a new Gladiator?
I did.
It's pretty good.
Is it
pretty
the
good.
same
You got-
Gladiator, or did they change
No.
it?
Well,
No,
he killed. He died.
you got
so.
Denzel.
You
You
guys-
got
I don't like
Denzel
him.
Washington, major role in the movie. And anything with Denzel, it's right?
Russell Crowe
No.
died at the end of
I gotta
Gladiator.
say
Did you not watch the original Gladiator? How would he be in the next Gladiator?
I don't think I watched the original Gladiator.
Now that was an epic film. That was one of my favorite films. Top 10.
Yeah, definitely.
Top 10.
Epic.
Look,
epic
I worked for
movie.
Blockbuster for a long time. There was a long period where I didn't watch anything. I was so
Well, didn't they
tired.
play it
his
in the store?
grandfather
Didn't they
was-
just stare at the screen and watch it when you were in the store? No?
Oh no, we had to put on certain things, but no, I traveled stores, so I wasn't always in one store.
Oh.
Like, hold on, it's almost over. All right, now I can leave. I'll go to the next store.
And then and you got 5 free rentals a week, but my son would always want these video games, and then my mom would want movies, and so I just gave up.
No,
I remember one time I tried to go to rent a video, and of course anytime there's a new video, you couldn't see it. For any young people, like when a new movie came out to the Blockbuster or wherever, it was never there. I don't know who always was there instantly to rent these, but they were never there.
Surprised.
So one time they'd be showing it on the thing, so I just plunked myself down on the floor and watched it right there in the video store. It was like, well,
if they were showing it, they should have took it out and let you rent it.
No,
they always sold snacks too.
No, this
no,
is a
in my
special
case,
one.
they would have.
Then they're like, no, this is a special one. It says right there, do not rent. And I was like, oh, that's bull, man.
That's
the
not
difference.
true. That's not true.
They're like,
Yeah,
it's that
we
annoying
do that.
kid that wants to take our movies again, that never returns them. He wants to take another one.
And the last movie I'd like to talk about is Wolfman. Have you seen Wolfman? It's currently in theaters.
No.
It
looks good, though. It looks good.
It's a throwback to the old Wolfman movie, but
okay.
It looks good.
Are
What
they
you
trying to
saw
remake it
in
again?
the trailer is the good part about the movie. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Oh dear.
I kept waiting for it to get better, and by the time you thought it got better, it ended. That's how the movie rolls.
So like
Very
Annabelle.
dark. yeah, it's just so.
Once it started
Don't-
getting interesting, the credits rolled. I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
What?
Wait for that one. Don't go to the theater unless you're just completely, absolutely bored and just need to throw your money away. That's how I'm looking at this movie. It was, yeah, not a good, not a good version of the. I think they really was rolling on the one girl with the blonde curly hair. I can't remember the series she was in.
The two
She's a
girls
really
with
good
that-
actress, but they were riding on that. I can't remember the show. Damn. What's the name of the
Interesting.
show? In Wolfman. I figured this would be
Wolfman.
right up your alley, Rays. You know, the actress in Wolfman. Where's my phone?
You got a kind of a Wolfman going on there, Rays, don't you think?
Where?
The actress in the new
In your
movie.
face.
That's a ghost.
I mean, right here. But your face. It has kind of a Wolfman kind of vibe going on, no?
Yes.
No, this is called a beard.
Oh.
The
is
When
that
you
what
get
it
older,
is?
you grow one.
Are you talking about
I
Julia
have a
Garner?
beautiful beard. Look at that. Look at that. George Lucas. wants
Yeah, I
his beard
think.
back.
Is that it?
That's the blonde, Julia Garner.
Juliet Gardner. Yeah.
She played Charlotte.
The little girl did a good job. That's what Two Boys said. Yeah, the little girl did a good job.
Yeah, she did better than the other actors. Just the guy that played the Wolfman, I guess he did all right. I mean, prosthetics wise, it was visually kind of okay. I watch a lot of horror, and I don't know, it was just kind of weak.
Well, maybe it wasn't a
Very weak.
horror. Maybe it was just kind of like an action. Maybe you thought it was a horror and it was an action. No.
No, it was definitely a horror movie.
no.
I mean, you're not considering me being right, even though I didn't see the movie, and I'm conjecturing on what
Absolutely
it might
not.
have
It's a horror
Never-
fantasy
never
is how it's
consider
listed.
you right.
Horror fantasy. There you go.
Horror
That's a
fantasy.
horror fantasy. I just looked.
been. Right.
Yeah, in the early stages of being the wolf, and then I don't know, it was okay, but so that's what we have in pop culture news with as far as the Oscars and new movies. Some are good, some are bad. The Substance, I think, is definitely worth a watch. So go check it out.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what's
Or
going on.
Wicked, or
Yeah.
that Dune 2 or Dune 3. I don't know how many dunes they got now, but several dunes.
And Buggy.
Or you could go to the beach and stare at the sand, because that's basically what I experienced when I watched the original Dune. It was sand, okay?
A lot of sand.
A lot of sand, okay?
This movie's
That's a
making
David
me
Lynch,
itchy.
man. You can't say anything about
The one
that.
thing I hate about the sand is when I would go to the beach, I would be digging sand out of parts of me for days. I mean, it was horrible. That's
Why'd
a
you
horror
put it
movie.
there?
Now that's scary.
It almost got him kicked off the beach.
That's
If you had
right.
left your clothes on, you wouldn't have had a problem.
Well, you got to have a spotter. When you're in these situations, you need to have a good spotter. when you're trying to dig out the sand. You know what I mean? So that's when you know you have a good friend.
Signs out to make sure he doesn't come back because he just comes up and starts digging sand out of himself.
That's how you determine if you got a good friend or not. Okay, if you're willing to be your spotter. If they're not, they weren't never really that great of a friend. Let's be honest. Okay, so.
Right. Well, you ready to drop a hashtag? Are you ready to drop this hashtag?
Let's see.
All right, everybody, drop a hashtag. We'll pick one. We'll pick somebody to pick it and all that nonsense. Thank you once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. You can catch the show Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. Up here to Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdoms channel. We'd like to thank our guests this evening, Mama J, love me some Mama J, and Mr. Ray's Chaos. Thanks once again for hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And let's see them hashtags. Freaking cold. Oh, I like this one. Oh, not football.
They're all
shrink.
long. You got, and then you get down here. You got.
We got to shrink. We got to shrink.
We definitely do. I've been there. Been there.
They're all shrinky. So.
Excuse me.
It's bathroom craze. Don't make everybody have to type all these long ones out.
They're trying not to make it. I mean, even
Wish I
though
had a
Nick's not here, we
randomizer.
still like to. The sighted people want to not have to type a lot either. So just keep that in mind.
That did give me the idea for one, but not the ad.
Okay.
All right. Well, there we go.
Who's gonna pick this thing?
He puts hashtag 1. Is that what you...
That's really. That is short.
Smart ass. He said- It types it out with a hashtag. Let's see here. All right. So we go. All right, Mr. Ray, since we made you wait so long, do you want to pick the hashtag to punish me?
Hashtag for us.
Sure, I'll pick a short one. It just got put in there. Looks like I put it there, and it's called short one.
Short one.
Short one?
Okay. Hashtag short one.
Oh, Lord.
He's not calling anybody
known
out.
as Ray's nickname in school. Okay. Short one. It has nothing to do with his height, people. Okay, just so you know.
Short one.
Short one.
All right. Let's see. Present.
All right.
Give me 1 second. And there it is. All right. Let's get
All
that
right.
hashtag short one going.
Short one. All right. Fun stuff.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the first segment of the show this evening because,
See,
honestly, we
knew
run
all
out
the
of
movies, and the rest of us knew absolutely nothing to make us look like a doofus.
I
Okay?
just seen the
You know, go.
thumbnail, and I was like, "Oh man, I hope we're not gonna have to sing or something."
Yeah. Hello,
If you
my
want
man.
Mama J to sing,
Hello, my
then you
rock
obviously have
dog
hearing
gal.
problems. But
I agree.
Again, it's a new year. We're going to try new things on this show with maybe some new guests that'll pop in and hang out with the Horde. Maybe we'll chase them away. You never know. But
most
we'll
likely they'll
definitely-
hate us. Maybe we'll do an interview.
Try-
We'll
we're
interview
gonna-
somebody
let's
and
bring
they'll
in,
hate us.
Chase Film Productions. Maybe we'll have him on.
There you go.
And he'll let us know a little bit about his book, and we can, hang out with some higher
Why
class
does he have a
people.
book if he's a film? It says Chase Films. Shouldn't there be films?
Films, books.
He makes
Yeah.
paperback movies.
Yeah.
Is that right? Like a
It's got to be a
book.
book before they make it a film,
Movie.
right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Screenplay, right? Is that what
Screenplay.
you call it? Yeah.
If you have a part for me,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be interested in playing it for
If you
a
have a
substantial
part for
fee.
me.
If you get, assuming there's a substantial fee. I mean, I can't do this for free. I mean, I stand in for George Lucas. He gives me, lots of money.
No.
Hashtag
He Venmoed it to you.
All right.
Yeah, Venmo.
Let's see.
I don't have Venmo. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Can't help you. No Venmo.
No Venmo, huh?
I don't do Venmo. I have a PayPal, and it's my wife's in control of that. So we see how that all works out. I have to ask permission, and then she
Not even
agrees to
cash
grill
out.
me. So what is this for now? You know what I mean? And then I lie and say it's for some important thing, and it's really not. So it all works out.
He's like,
What do you tell her when the
900.
boxes show up?
Huh?
What do you say when the boxes show up? Oh, look
Hey,
what all
someone
my
sent me a
fans
gift.
sent me.
I was like, hey, somebody sent me a gift. And she's like, oh, really? This company sent you a gift? I said, absolutely. Why wouldn't they?
It's a brand deal.
Mhm, that's right. It's a brand deal. A brand deal.
There we go.
All right. Okay, so what's
All
up next? What is the next part of the variety hour or 2 hours?
Well, this is where we do some kind of trivia. We have some kind
trivia.
of game
Okay.
or some kind of hangout. There you go. We
Right.
could do shit for brains, or Mama J might have some cool trivia. And, JKL never brings anything to the table. I'm just saying. You ever wonder?
Well, he's
that?
not even here, so you know.
I'm always ready.
Well, like I said, I have them there, or we can play the one he has. I'm good either way.
Well, I got an idea. We'll do Chase's thing. What about your thing? Don't you have like a doodad
He was
thing?
like, which to do? And he suggested
You want to get the doodad thing out?
The doodad.
You should let me know that.
And then we'll kick into Ray's foolishness. How does that sound?
You
Raise,
want
I'll
the
let you
interview
flip
deck?
through. Now, do you know which ones you're, which ones we've used? Because you want to skip through those.
Well, that's the goal,
Who
right?
are you talking to?
That's good. I was talking to Top Hat. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I thought, but then Chase was answering, so I was confused.
I know. I don't know who he's talking to. Is he talking to me
I'm
or
gonna
you?
start.
I
I'm
kept
getting
hearing
to the
Chase
point where I'm
talk, and I
forgetting
was
people's
like, is that
names.
who- are
So
they
I'm
talking
calling
again? Is
Ray's
that
Top Hat. I'm gonna call Chase Hat, and I'm gonna call Mama J No Hat. Okay, I think that really works out well. And if there's two people with no hat, then we'll just say left corner, right corner. I think that's simpler. Okay.
Because this is less trivia, more. What I have is less trivia, more just silly questions, I suppose.
Yeah, silly questions.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what we figured. We do
that's
silly
fine.
questions,
I'm
and
fine with
then we'll deal
Okay.
with silly person, which is Ray's. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Start with Barbarian, end with Barbarian, or he cried.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Our guests are getting well trained.
No,
They're
this is
beginning to
this is
understand.
It's always
That part
good
is not
Barbarian.
new. Okay, so that part we will not be changing. Okay, so we gotta
Whenever
keep-
we do
keep some-
trivia,
whenever
this
we
is
do
an
trivia.
open question to the group. So
Oh, okay.
Right.
this is more of a. All right. So if you could hire any wedding singer, who would you choose and what song?
Oh.
Who would you
Talking about
choose
from
and
this
what song?
group or just in general?
From this group.
From the group. Right.
Yeah, like you. And if you've already been married, who do you wish you could have? So the question's wide. I mean,
So we have to marry somebody in this group too? I'm not. I don't really.
Does the person have to be alive?
no,
Not the one we marry, the one
Yeah.
singing.
no. This is we're talking in your wildest dreams. If you got married or when you got married,
Right.
I should just change the question. And you could have had any wedding singer. Who would it have been? And what?
So it's not in this
song?
group. I thought you said it was someone in this group.
No.
I see. Okay. All right, Ray. Okay, we're starting with me. Okay. Person to sing a wedding song. Who would I get to sing a wedding song? I don't
Say
know.
Tiny Tim or some shit.
No, I don't know. That's way before me. I was gonna say Hanson. Okay.
Hanson.
And it would be Umbop. Okay. I want to sing along. Okay. You need to understand something. My wedding song, I don't listen to lyrics, so it has to be something I want to sing along. Okay. So
Nobody
Umbop
wants you to
and-
sing along, though.
I don't care. It's my wedding. I'll cry if I want to. Okay.
It's like who
How about
sang
that?
a Weema Wep?
A Weema Whip. That's a good song too, but I don't know who sings it. I don't know. Okay, Prince singing a Weema Whip. Okay, how about that? Prince? Would Prince do a good job of that?
You make it good.
He'd be pretty good with that, sir. Sure. Now, who would I marry? Who would I marry?
You don't
I
pick
don't-
who he's married.
That's not part of the question.
You know, that's
It
not
isn't?
part of the
That's
question.
not part of the question.
I'm not supposed to divorce my wife and marry someone
No.
new.
No.
After I got Prince to sing a Weema Whip, she would run away from me. There's no way my
Do
wife
you
would
really
stick
want
with
us
me.
to go on live telling your wife who you'd rather
She
be
doesn't
married
watch
to?
these. She doesn't even watch this stuff anymore. We barely have anybody watching these, so she doesn't watch. You know. So okay, all right. I won't get. I
Absolutely,
won't,
bro.
get remarried.
Send me the link, man. Send me the link. Absolutely. All right. So who would I? So I won't be as. I would go with Eric Adams from the band Manowar and have him sing the song "Mountains" off of the album "Sign of the Hammer." Great song.
I've never heard of this. This is like the movies all over. I've never heard of this. What is this?
Beautiful.
Mountains.
Eric Adams, Manowar, Mountains.
Never heard of it.
Beautiful.
You live in a box called Virginia. You don't hear of anything.
All right, Pop Mafia.
I mean, look,
Rocking the journey.
If it doesn't come up on the Mosaic channel, I haven't heard it.
Gundam
Okay.
style.
Gangnam Style.
Oh, Jesus, Grandpa, you'd hurt yourself.
That's a good. It's a good song. It's a good song. I can do the dance. I do know the dance. I do know the dance.
Why? You?
I already know what mine is. I knew the minute he said. I mean,
Go ahead. Go for it. Ray's is stalling because he doesn't know. Okay, go ahead.
You want me to go? I'll go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're saving the best for last here.
Oh no, the best is right now. It would be Bon Jovi,
Awesome,
Bed of
bro.
Roses.
Definitely.
Boom.
I see.
That's it.
All
Bed
right.
of Roses.
Joey Rose.
But you've heard it before. Don't you want to hear somebody else sing it? Wouldn't that be cool?
No.
Like I've heard.
No,
like I've heard
I
these
don't like
songs.
to hear people sing songs I like by
You don't
other
like covers. They
No.
might ruin it. It might be good.
I've only heard a few covers that actually have been good. Most of them I don't like.
Okay.
It's very hard to find a good cover.
There's a few, but you know. And then there's some covers that I like, but they weren't covers to me because I didn't listen to the original.
Right.
You know, like Smoking in the Boys' Room. You know, I mean, that's
You're
my-
gonna have that at your wedding?
Behind
Smoking
Blue
at the
Eyes
boys'
by
room?
Limp Bizkit.
No,
Isn't
I'm
that
like
the-
Bed of Roses by.
Ooh.
And I don't even need the whole band. Just
Badass,
bring me
man.
John Bon Jovi and David Bryan. The rest don't need to be there.
Everybody else.
No drummer? You got a drummer there?
Just
You
acapella.
know, you
wrong.
can bring him, but you know, I'm just
Yeah.
saying I only really need the keyboard player and the singer, and I'm good.
Are,
There you go.
are you planning
Sounds
on
like a
marrying
wedding
one of
band.
these two people, or I'm just trying to figure out what's going on? I mean,
Sadly, they're both already married, but yeah.
well, this is a fantasy, okay? I'm having Prince sing at my wedding, so I think
Oh well,
this
if
is
it's a fantasy,
okay?
then yes,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course I'm married. I'm Mrs. John Bon Jovi. I mean, come on, what do you think?
But you can't afford to have another singer. You're
Mama
forcing your
Jovi.
husband to sing the song. That is so
Oh my
cheap.
God!
You're
Okay,
so
wait.
cheap.
Let me change. If I
man,
can't
that's
force
the
my
kingdom.
husband to sing the song,
Buddy,
Yeah, that's
then let's
cheap.
go
Appreciate you popping
with.
in, man.
This is why I didn't want to go.
Well, it would have to go to Elvis.
It is
Elvis.
And maybe Love Me Tender or Teddy
Fat
Bear,
Elvis
but
or
I
skinny
would, it will
Elvis?
go to Elvis after. I don't care what.
Better be
Elvis
Fat
sings.
Elvis.
You know he would tear up that food after it was over. You wouldn't even
I
get
don't
to
care.
the cake.
He can
He'd
have
eat all
all
the cake.
peanut butter and banana sandwiches he wants.
Okay, that's nice. That's good.
Shit, man.
All right, Ray.
All right, Ray. So what do we got, man?
I'd do Alice Cooper, of course.
Alice Cooper. And what would he sing?
The Coop.
This maniac's in love with you. We consider it a final warning before we go through with this.
Is that right? Is that what you want to do? Scare off the bride? Great.
It's
That's
a
great.
test.
Like-
Why not
like,
choose Feed My
final
Frankenstein or
warning.
something like that? I mean, you know.
Know what you're getting into.
All right. I see.
Now, what would you have done if I would have picked Alice?
I would still picked it because you know
Okay.
I knew you were
You're
gonna
not
pick
allowed to.
Bon
It's already been
Jovi.
chosen. You can't pick it.
No, I wouldn't because we're talking. For me, I mean, I love Alice, but if I'm gonna have somebody sing a romantic song to me,
Koopa.
not one where I want to chop his head off, maybe or something, you know,
Ouch.
you know. But I don't know. You know, he pisses me off enough. I'm gonna grab the Dixie Chicks, and Earl's gonna die, so it don't matter.
So you're
Yeah.
saying if you were going to pick
Poison.
Alice Cooper, you would have picked Black Widow.
I'm in love. All right.
Maybe.
Not too shabby. Let's check our. Let's see. Where's that at? There it is.
How are we doing? 12? There's some more people that just came in.
Hit
Give
that
them another
hashtag.
couple minutes.
Hit that
Give 'em a couple more minutes.
hashtag. Get enter to giveaway. All right. Next question. Barbarian,
Mm.
what superstitions do you have or may have?
Superstitions.
Do you have any superstitions? Will you walk under a ladder? Are you anything weird? Do you have any superstitions?
No, I don't really have too many superstitions. I try to always be right because when I don't, things don't go well. I'm not sure that that's a superstition as much as it is just good common sense, really. You know what I mean? So,
pretty much you being right is a superstition.
Is that right? No, I don't think so.
People don't believe it.
I always put my socks on before I put my underwear on. The one time
that's a vision I didn't need.
Well, it's the one time I did, my day didn't go well, and to be honest with you, that was today, and clearly
from there on,
things have not gone well today, as you can tell. Okay, I apologize. Okay, next time I'll get it right.
Okay. Do I have any superstitions? I have one where, like, whenever I go through a light that turns yellow, you know, like when you're driving, red, green, yellow. Whenever I go through the yellow light, I kind of do like a triangle thing, and I do it 3 times. It's just like a.
It's just like a prayer thing. It seems like a prayer thing, like you're doing Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You're a Christian, are you? Is that what this is?
It's a
triangle.
Yeah. So I just do a little triangle thing. Yeah, I'm not blessing you.
Sounds like it. It feels like you are.
People see you, I think you are.
Well, I drive quite a bit, and I've just always done that, and I've stayed out of accidents. So I'm gonna keep doing my little superstition thing.
Shouldn't it be better to have your hands on the steering wheel, though? I mean, I think that would be the better thing. No, you know what I mean? Instead of having your hands off.
Doing one hand, I'm not making like this isn't the YMCA dance.
Oh, okay, not the YMCA. Okay, that would not be good. That's a bad superstition.
I think that's the only superstition that I really have. Other than that, I can't think of anything. I don't care about ladders or black cats. I love kitties. Oh, black cat. So no superstitions.
Yeah, not me. Me neither.
I'm sure one will pop in my head here in a little while. I'm like, oh yeah, I usually do that.
Well, I don't like to tempt fate, but I don't think there's any need to, go overboard. All right, Mama J, what did you think?
Well, I think of all kinds we did as kids. You drive over the road track.
Die from not eating.
You don't step on cracks. Things like that.
Why? What happened?
There you go.
As an adult,
you pick it up and smoke it. You don't step on it. You pick it up and smoke it.
You break your mother's back.
As an adult, the only thing I think that I really stick to is on New Year's Eve. I always make sure, like, I have money in my pocket because you should never go into the new year with no money on you.
Okay.
So I always make sure I put cash in my pocket. Even if I don't step to midnight, I got cash in my pocket.
So you don't want to be broke. You don't want to start your new year broke. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know that's superstition. That means you should always have money.
I agree.
And I believe it works. So
Interesting. All right, well, Rays, what do you got going on? Wear the top hat to the live, or what happens? Okay, I'm just trying to figure out. That must be a superstition.
Well, no, because I've worn a crown here before, so.
I know, and it didn't go well. Okay, let's be honest.
No, the crown was too small.
Oh, I like to prefer to think as your head is too big. Okay, rather than that, But maybe.
No kingdom can hold
New Year's Day.
So any superstitions or stitions, little stitions?
The only one I don't even understand. I know where it came to me, but I don't understand why I keep following it, and I don't know what the whole score is behind it. But when I was young, I was actually cleaning. I had to clean my room one day, and I had an uncle come in because I had left a hat on the bed. And he just ran across the room and pulled it off. And he said that was bad luck. And somehow that scarred me to where to this day, I still will not put a hat on a bed.
Okay.
And I don't even know what why is a hat on the bed bad luck? You know what I mean? I'm like, I have no idea.
Like I
It sounds like
There's
you're more
lots of
frightened of
things
your
out
uncle.
there, but
Sounds like more of a frightened of your uncle kind of a thing. Yeah, I don't really think it's a superstition. It's
No,
just
I'm
a
not
fear.
afraid of him, but he was
So-
definitely scared. So I was like,
I
"Holy
do
crap."
knock on wood.
That stick with you. Well, he's freaking out. Well, I guess I better be freaking out. And from there on,
Mhm.
no hats on the bed.
Eric reminded
I
me
like
I
it.
do knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
I
get
knock
it.
on wood all the time. So,
I'm not sure
Yeah,
where we're
see.
going with this, but okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I've never really worried about that.
like,
I
you
think
know,
it's
when you
fine.
say something and you go, oh, you know, I haven't had this happen in X amount of time, knock on wood. I don't know
Right.
why, but I just do it. I don't know.
I like to make other people do that. Just say those things over and over again to get them to just keep knocking on wood. I think that's fun.
we got one more question before we move
Okay.
on to some I guess shit from Rays or whatever we got planned.
Otherwise known as Ray's questions.
Make sure you guys hit that hashtag over there. Last question: have you ever been kicked out of anything? And if you have, for what?
I think
Kind
I
of
should
anyway.
help.
Ever been kicked out of anything?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
just one thing.
We'll pick one because
Are the statute of
I'm in the same
limitations
boat, my
over?
friend.
Rays,
gotta
make sure the
pick one.
statute of limitations are over before you tell on yourself here. Okay.
I'm gonna ruin my image, but okay, go ahead. I'll go. Again.
It actually might be right on par with your image. You don't really know. I mean, right? Good. I'll let somebody else go first. Let me think about this one. There's a few options. So we'll end with me. I'll let somebody else go first.
Okay, I got one. I went to
Chase,
see,
there must be hundreds of things you've been kicked out
I
of.
got a
right?
few, but I went to see the band Grip Incorporated, which was the new band from the drummer Dave Lombardo when he left Slayer. He formed a new band called Grip Incorporated.
No.
Had to see it. Went, checked it out. Me and my buddy. I was 21. He was 20. I got a beer. We're jamming out, having a good old time. He's like, "Let me get a sip off that beer." I'm like, all right, here you go. Takes a sip. Immediately snatched up and thrown the F out. I was so mad at him. I was like, "Why did you have to ask me for a drink of my beer?" We had a great day, had autographs. I mean, met the whole band. It was a beautiful thing up to that point. It was, I think, about 4 songs in. So, yeah. So don't give your beer to your friend.
Never give your beer to anybody. Just drink it.
Especially if he's underage. But, I mean, he's my buddy. He was 20. Whatever. But still. I'm like, come on, man.
He wasn't 21. The rule is 21. You know better than that.
The rules are the rules.
That's right.
So,
Rule breaker.
yeah.
Terrible.
That's my got thrown out story.
All right, Mama J.
But I
It
was
sounds
ready
like
to
you
fight
have
those bouncers.
dozens and dozens of things I'm sure that you've been kicked out of. Let's see if we can pick one.
I was kicked out of Disneyland.
Ouch. Are you allowed back now? Is the question, or is your
Out of Disney.
face the picture up by the front?
It was probably about good God,
That's a big
10,
one.
15 years ago. And so it wasn't that
Hold
long
your breath
ago.
while walking.
And I had been working, I was on day 3 of no sleep. And because I had been working a lot of hours, and we had already planned to go to Disneyland, and we were getting in free because one of our friends knew somebody that worked there. Okay. So they're like, well, we got to go this day or we can't go. So I literally had only slept 2 hours, and we went to Disneyland, and he got us into one park, and then we came out, we went into another park, and everywhere we went, we would take bottles of water, and they were really vodka usually, but we would take them, or if we had soda, we had something mixed in it. We would always take something with us. So we went to Disneyland, and it's about 4:00 in the afternoon. Again, day 3 of me not sleeping. So we're standing in line for this ride, and of course everybody's drinking, and the ride breaks down. So a bunch of people leave, and we're like, okay, well, we're closer. It won't take them that long to fix it. So we wait, and they get the ride fixed, and then it breaks down again. Now, you know you're intoxicated if we still were waiting in line and we weren't going to leave, even though the ride had broken down twice, right? Well, I guess where we were standing, we were by cameras, and one of the guys that was with us kept messing around, and I kept telling him to just knock it off. And we were joking and playing. Well, I guess it caught the attention of the cameras. Well, I guess Disney has a policy that if somebody gets you in for free, they have to stay with you. Well, this guy had surgery on both of his feet, so he obviously wasn't going to stay with us, but none of us knew this. Not even the one who was friends with him. He didn't tell any of us this. Okay? So then they're like, well, we need your IDs. And then, of course, they could smell alcohol. And they're like, all right, you guys got to go. If the guy's not with you, you got to go. And we're like, oh, he's sitting over there. They're like, nope, we watched. He left. And, so you got, and he has to stay with you. So they had 16 security. There was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 5 of us and 16 security, and they escorted us to the tram. Once we got on the tram and it pulled away, then they left.
So you walked out. They didn't carry you out or anything like that.
No,
right?
the tram takes you to the parking lot. So.
I see.
And the funny thing was, on our way out, as they were escorting us all out, we must have passed 3 groups of people getting high because you could smell it, and we're like, well, what about them? You gonna get them?
Well, California.
Snitch. Misery loves company.
Yeah, but it wasn't legal then. It wasn't legal
just
back
called
then.
you a snitch.
Snitch. You're like, I'm leaving. I gotta let those
I'm snitching.
potheads go with me.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is terrible.
This is
Terrible.
Listen, I fell asleep before we made it home. 2 of the guys had to help me up the stairs. I was so intoxicated. I went in, went to sleep, and they all went back out and partied. But I hadn't slept in 3 days, so I went home and took it.
Right. Very awesome. All right, Rays.
All right.
Wait, did Barbarian do one, or was it just so boring?
I'm waiting to last. I've got.
He wants to be last.
I've got mine yet. I figured it out. Don't you worry.
He's
Don't worry about me.
Don't you worry.
Was it just that boring that I forgot?
No, hey, that's not cool. I got a fun story.
Well, I will talk about this because it is probably the least offensive of me getting kicked out. I got kicked out of a McDonald's once. Some friends of mine. Chase doesn't even want to hear this.
Chase got kicked out of the live.
Chase is like, I can't do it. But no, I got kicked out of McDonald's. Me and a bunch of friends went there, got some food and everything, and we were getting ready to leave, and we were actually on a road trip, and we had discussed, like, we were at this random McDonald's. It was just like, are we ever going to come back to this? And we were just like, no, and like, one of us should get kicked out. So I took
So you tried to get kicked out. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Those are the best times.
Oh, okay.
So I took a Big Mac, like little container that they give you the burger in, and I took a visit to the bathroom, and then I went back up to the counter and dropped it there with a splat and said, I didn't order this shit.
Oh my God.
They didn't even question. I thought they'd at least give me money back for it.
But they told you to leave.
Oh, they didn't tell me to leave.
Oh God. What a goof.
They demanded.
Wow.
All right. Well, interesting. So
I think McDonald's security showed me out.
McDonald's security. Is that Ronald McDonald? Does he have cuffs in there? All right. So I'll tell my story here. So just start out with this. I'm a good boy. Okay. I don't get kicked out of places. Okay. The people love having me places. They would never kick me out. So this story is a little bit unique. I was at Universal, and this was, I don't know, 8 years ago or something like that. And so we were trying to get on a ride. And this was back in the days when I was very, very fat. Okay. And I was, and I was so fat that when I walked around, I hurt my foot. Okay. So, and my wife said, hey, we were day 2 at Disney. And she was like, hey, we're going to have to push you around in a wheelchair because you're not going to ruin my vacation because you're so fat, you hurt your foot. And I said, well, what am I supposed to do? Oh, we're going to put you in a wheelchair. So we put me in a wheelchair. So she's wheeling me around through different places. So 2 days earlier, we'd been to Universal. We doubled back on the 3rd day. And I'd gone on all the rides, when I was standing before I went in the wheelchair. So she wheeled me, and we were in this line forever. We were in this line an hour and a half trying to get on a roller coaster. So wheeled me to the halfway through, and there's one of those ladies that are, checking, making sure you're this tall to get on this ride. So of course, it's taller than I'm in the chair, right? So I was like, well, they're not going to worry that I'm in a chair. I'm obviously standing taller than that. And anyway, so she goes over to the thing. So I wheel the thing. She's like, hold on a second. I was like, oh, we're going to do this. Is this what we're going to do now? So I think she's going to try to be funny. Hey, you're too short. And I was like, no. And she's like, no, I don't think you'll fit in the seat. You're too fat for the seat. And meanwhile, there's thousands of people in line here, thousands. And I'm holding up the line this lady's having a discussion with. I was like, no, I was just on this ride a couple days. No. You need to get in the chair. So I had a little trial chair over to the left. Sit in the chair. So I sat in the chair, and everyone's looking at me like I'm a zoo animal, okay? And staring at me. And she's trying to push down the harness. And she's pushing on the thing, and it's not really working out. Now, meanwhile, it was a little chilly that day, so I was wearing a coat. So I say that's the reason why it just wasn't working for me. But so she's pushing as hard as she can. I thought my ribs was going to crack. So she's pushing on this thing, and she decides, no, I'm going to use my foot. Now we're using my foot now. So she puts her foot on the thing, and she's pushing, and I'm like, I don't think they're going to get the jaws of life to get me out of this chair. And I was like, oh, lady, please stop. I said, I don't really need to get on the ride. I'm fine. No. We're going to get this straight. She pushed it, and she couldn't do it. She absolutely couldn't do it. Lady almost passed out with all the pressures. I was like, look, stop. And she's like, okay, you can't get on the ride. I'm sorry, you've got to leave. And I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. So I was like, well, where's the exit? Oh, it's up past where you get on. There's a little exit sign to the right. Okay. Otherwise known as the walk of shame. So my wife. So this is when it gets bad. Okay. So you think it's bad here. This is my rock bottom. Okay. This is my rock bottom. Okay. This is equivalent to when an alcoholic winds up in the sewer or something like that, and they're not wearing pants. This is my rock bottom. Anyway, so my wife pushed me along, and I lean back and I go, I'm really sorry. I told my wife, I'm really sorry. I said, look, I'm really, really sorry that we can't get on this ride. And she said, what do you mean, we? And she shoves me. She cuts me loose and shoves me. And I get pushed over where, like, the brooms are and the closets and the jackets and the strollers are. They have, like, a little area. Not for people. This is where things go, okay? So she pushes me over there, and meanwhile, my nose is up to the wall, facing the wall like I'm in timeout. And she skips along and gets on the ride. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, this is the worst thing ever. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm waiting. I waited at least 20 minutes because she got on the ride and she rode the ride and came back around and got off. And I'm just sitting there not knowing what's going on. All of a sudden, somebody's pulling the thing. I'm assuming it's my wife. It turns out that it was. And I was being stolen by another person. So they wheeled me out. And,
you're like, I want that patty.
And meanwhile, I got tears. You know what I mean? My mascara's running. You know what I'm saying? It's just, my wife is just pushing me along. And just
blubbering.
And I've told the story at least 24 times. My wife still doesn't get why it's a big deal. She's like, I don't understand why this is such a big deal. This is the worst thing. And from that point on, I've lost weight. Okay. Now I gained it all back at one point, but I lost the weight and I kept it off because that's my rock bottom. Okay. So I got kicked off. So
you always have that reminder.
I always have that reminder. Okay.
So that's why you lost weight. You're like, I'm not going to do that again.
Exactly. When you're too fat to sit in a roller coaster seat, you're very fat. Okay. And I've learned that.
Well, it's worse that she made you sit there and pushed on you.
It was terrible. It was worse. And I told her, please stop. She thought she was doing me a favor. Like, no, we'll keep trying. No, please. This doesn't need to happen. So
you were the top of the line.
Yeah,
You're like, that fat boy over there couldn't get on.
I'm sure I'm on someone's
Instagram. Pretty sure they didn't say boy.
It was probably I definitely was. It's like, I'm sure I'm on someone's Instagram or video, you know what I mean? Most embarrassing moment ever or something. I don't know. It was very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So,
my God.
There you go.
Well, glad most of my stuff happened before everybody filmed everything, so.
I hear you.
We got Nick in the house. Nick, you got to put in hashtag short one. SHORT. short one.
Or
All
short
right.
tone.
I don't know if Nick caught that,
Or
so I just want to
short
let
tone.
him know.
Short tone.
one.
Short tone.
Short tone. Short tone.
All right. Well,
But, all right, man. Well, thank you once again for hanging out with us, guys. We got some more shenanigans, but we're gonna pick this hashtag. So let's get this going here. Let's see. This little transition here. We got 13 entries. Get it in now. Hashtag short one or short tone. SHORTONE. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. It's going to be a new year. It's going to be awesome. We definitely want you guys back. So hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell for future videos, future content like this with Bearded Barbarian Collectibles, Chase's Kingdom, our guests this evening, Mama J, and my man, Ray's Chaos. We appreciate you guys. Get that hashtag. Get that hashtag. There we go. We got a couple more in there. We got an entry 14. All right.
Oh, I'm not
We're
sure
gonna
what
let it
we're
roll.
doing later, but like, if we are gonna do a shit, I do need to go get my toilet paper. Somebody say something
Well-
about us doing shits earlier.
no, you do that on your time. Okay, you do that part.
Well, I thought I heard somebody talk about it earlier.
I thought that's what he was doing when he was waiting for us to bring him
Yeah,
on.
we just
I saw him-
assumed you were waiting. You know, you had cut up because you were reading something. We just thought it was on the toilet.
Well, yeah, I was reading the Flash book because it's good.
Right. Yeah, that's the only place where you can
Read
read
it
it.
twice if you can.
It's good for a good BM. Okay, that's the only thing it's good for. BM.
Absolutely. You want me to read it right now on air? Okay.
No, please
know.
don't do it. If you do, we will kick you out of here. Okay, so
It depends on what I'm reading.
it's the easiest way to get kicked out of here. There's lots of ways to get kicked out. That's the first and easiest.
All right, guys. So for tonight's giveaway, we normally do a pop stack because there's some pops and there's some pops and some canned pops and yeah. So and there's sometimes a mystery. So short one, 3, 2, 1, and go. Where's the assets? And SC Mom.
All right.
Once again, SC Mom.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Balloons, confetti.
Mhm.
All right, just comment that you are here.
No, if you here's the thing, I don't have the mystery box. It's still in the pop stack. Pick
Sweet.
it, I'm gonna
Yeah,
hustle.
okay, there
Yeah.
she is.
You did say that the mystery box could be empty.
It could
That's
be.
right.
It's
That's
never
right.
been empty. It's always had at least bits and pieces of something, but it's possible.
But this time it is. So
You never know.
Well, I don't have it
What
here, so if it's
item
chosen, I
would
just have to
you
hustle out of here. So if it gets to you, you're welcome to choose it. I just got to go over it and get it.
Hopefully he wore pants.
I do have a few new things on there. I moved some things around. Baron
Your
Zemo is on there, and
humiliation.
of course, there's a new mystery item. So, yeah, good stuff. Baron Zemo.
We would like the mystery
You
box.
want the question mark? Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. The question mark it is. Let me see here. All right, so I just looked at the article. Well, definitely I'll have to discuss that with Mr. Barbarian maybe for a future episode. That's close. That's almost right up the alley of this show, though. Like we cross the line a little bit sometimes. We could definitely get thrown off, but I don't know if I want to read that. I'll definitely read it on Morning Brew because I you know I have no fear.
Hey, while we're waiting, I did find a classic Flash story that is
Oh, shit.
really good for, especially right now. It's very topical because it's kind of like the Flash as the United States, and yeah, it's Captain Cold on one side blasting
Right.
him. And then the
Damn,
other
ain't
side,
that about the
like,
truth?
wave, like, torching him.
And we're on fire on the other side.
There you
That's
go.
pretty much where America is right now.
All right, wait. Okay. Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's your question mark, otherwise known as the mystery box. Let's see what we got here. We got Pride
shit.
Batman, y'all. Pride Batman.
I
I have a lot of Batmen, and this is one. I'm trying to clear out some Batmen. So hopefully you like that one. I will send it to you. Just keep me.
Batman,
let me know
Pride
where
Batman.
you're.
When you actually get it, you'll be able to see it without glare.
Oh.
I know.
Bro, I'm totally
Kidding.
there, bro.
All I knew was
You
Pride
wait.
because he told
This
me
Saturday.
it was Pride.
I know.
You couldn't see the Batman at all.
You couldn't? Perfect.
Just
No, you just
It's
could
really
see
just
the-
an empty box. There's no Batman in there.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
just see
an empty box.
the one
It's
in black
invisible
on the
Batman.
side. I said we only know he's Pride because he told
Otherwise
us.
known as Mirror Batman. He's he's wearing a mirror outfit. Very in.
He is very sparkly.
He was very sparkly. That's not my fault. I didn't make the Batman.
He's the Twilight Batman.
Hmm. All right. Well, very good. Hopefully you like that
Vampires
one.
don't
Again, thank you.
glitter.
All right. So what's now? Oh, we got to ready for silliness. All right, Ray. Put yourself together here, buddy.
Oh, there it is.
Doing it?
He sounded like a robot, did he not? I heard him sound like
He
a
does
robot.
sound like a
He always
robot.
sounds like a robot.
Hey.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this show up with some. What's this again?
Shit for
Shit
brains.
for brains.
Shit for
Is the
brains.
name of the game. Please join us in the comments section below. Once again, thanks guys for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. We definitely appreciate
Hopefully you
guys.
like the variety.
And make sure you follow our guests down here. I'll try to drop the links because since there's another channel out there named Mama J, so you got to seek her
There's
out.
a couple of them out there. There's
So
yeah.
I'm gonna drop a
Did you
link
get your
here in a
identity
minute. So
stolen,
make
Mama
sure
J?
you
What
follow.
happened?
No, one of them. One is a little Oriental girl, and she does like karaoke songs. And then there's an older lady who runs like a 420 show. And then there's actually one out there that has done some cooking. There are 3 other ones besides me, actually.
Should we invite them on? Would that
I
be
thought
interesting
about
if we had
removing-
all the Mama J's
Reach
on?
out to the cooking chick.
The
I'm
thing
down for
is
some
I
cooking.
thought about
Let's
removing
go.
Pops because actually on YouTube it's Mama J Pops, and I thought about removing the Pops, and then I thought, God, I better not with everybody else there.
Yeah, don't do
Even
that.
if I'm not always doing Pops, it still is where everyone knows to find me. Just
For
put in
sure.
Pops after my name, and it'll come up.
Well, you
Yeah.
could change it to something else. You could like that's part of the reason why I did collectibles because I do other things other than pops.
Well,
on there.
that's why it's not really. I'm just Mama J.
Or
but
else
on
we'd be like,
YouTube,
go to
I
your
had
channel
to
for
extend it to
Bearded
something.
Barbarian. Well, okay, well, I'm going for the beard. Does he do like razor? Razor?
I can. I mean, I've shaved. I can shave. Show like a shaving my legs kind of thing. I'm not going to shave my face. I mean, let's be honest. Or my back. I've done that before. That was fun. Or my bikini region. It is the season's coming. I guess probably not. That's a different channel. But I was actually going to be just Bearded Barbarian, but there is one of those as well. There's just a Bearded Barbarian. He's only got 2 things in there. I really need to get him kicked off. I don't really know what to do to get somebody else kicked off.
Well,
but
there
I
is
mean,
a troll out there that's been trolling some channels and being really nasty and downgrading.
Whoa, bring it.
Yeah.
Please. I'd
Talking
love a
about
good
weird
rant on
Barbarian
Morning
troll.
Bunker Review.
Quite a
Come on
few
my
people.
channel. Saturday around 11, most Saturdays. Come hang out with Chase's Kingdom and bring it.
Ouch.
I dare you. How about that?
Are you talking about
I hope
Two
you're
Boys?
watching
I
right
mean,
now.
he's not really a troll. I
No,
think he's a
this
pretty nice guy. I mean,
like attacks
Go.
on like
I
miss a
channels
good
on
troll, man.
kids
I haven't
and
had one in
other
a while.
channels and yeah.
He tries really hard.
he does.
Don't pick on Grandpa. He does the best he can for his age.
He does.
He's
He
the
does.
dad joke troll. He's like,
That's why I call him Grandpa.
Right. Well, this game's called Shit for Brains.
Right.
Oh my god.
Scary.
okay.
That was a little scary. It was pointing right at me.
Go ahead, Race.
right,
Barbarian
so-
first.
All right.
So the first 3 questions are kind of themed.
Yeah.
So, and I'm giving the barbarian the easiest one as always
Sounds good.
because he won't
You
get it
never
anyway.
give me the easiest one. You always give me the most ridiculous one. All right, go ahead.
Okay. In the Stephen King novel Misery, a writer is kidnapped by a crazed fan. What drug did the fan represent as the book was written at the height of King's addiction to it?
It must be cocaine.
It is cocaine.
Yeah.
Told you I was giving him the easiest one.
There you go. Join along in the chat.
But the second one is multiple choice, so technically, Chase, this might be even easier.
There you go.
Okay. So, in there.
You got to read the multiple choices. You know, JK likes it for his stuff.
I put it on the screen. That way I don't have to. I know Mr. Clipboy is over there just ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to make it easy for him.
Boy.
Clipboy. That's not cool, man.
Mr. Clipboy.
Be nice to Jacob.
There you go.
Okay.
Get my wings. All right, let's go.
Oh, it's even a music question, Chase. So here you go.
Well, there you go.
Oh shit! There we go.
I know you always fail at those for some reason.
He does. He's terrible at these.
And that's my thing. But okay.
It's your thing.
Please, I fail all the time too at music. It drives me insane because I know it. When
I'm great at music as long as they're not talking about a name or a
Okay.
thing or a person.
So, David Bowie and Queen wrote the scat-filled Under Pressure during a 24-hour marathon fueled by what natural combo?
What now?
I reversed.
Cocaine and champagne, cocaine and tequila, cocaine and Colt 45, cocaine and wine.
No.
Oh man, fueled by. And those two guys. B.
Saying B?
Tequila?
B is not correct.
No,
Champagne. A.
it's gotta be C.
D.
D is correct.
Oh, really?
Amazingly enough, Barbarian got that.
Yeah.
That is one I would not have expected.
I know
to
these
do
things
that.
not for any reason that you think that I do. My drug of
Well, we
choice,
know you were
Mine
looking
is
at it.
like-
bars. Okay, I told you about my drug of choice. It
man.
was Snickers bars. Okay.
That must be before they were rock stars, because rock stars don't sit around drinking wine.
Well, the
Well,
English
this was a
do.
long time ago. This was a long
Wine
time
and
ago.
cocaine.
They were
Yeah.
English, and
Well,
they
they're
do drink
English.
a lot of wine.
Tequila.
Okay, so Mama J.
God damn.
So let's say let's see, it's 2 for me and 0 for everyone else. Correct? I'm just checking.
Shittiest music question.
Neither have I. Well, actually, I did have a turn, but that second one was not a turn. It was I
I
stole
like
it.
that you boys got that one right. It's like,
Now that's a different story.
okay, so Mama J, before making it big as a TV family man, what then 25-year-old comedian actor spent over 2 years in prison for trafficking cocaine after his 1978 arrest?
Is that Danny Trohall or whatever his name is?
No,
Dennis Wilson?
no,
Danny DeVito.
not Danny DeVito.
We're not doing Danny's.
No,
Hmm.
I don't know why you're hung up
Oh,
on.
I know
Danny.
who it is. And I just can't think of his name. It's killing me right now. So I totally steal this one.
You said a musician? What was it? What was it?
No, before making it big as a TV family man,
Tim.
TV
Tim.
Bob
what
Saget.
then 25-year-old actor comedian
Is it Tim
spent
Allen?
years. Tim Allen is correct.
I said Tim, damn it. I
you.
couldn't get it out. God damn it, I couldn't get it out.
The minute he said Tim, I'm like, Tim Allen? Santa
terrible.
Claus?
Oh, Santa Claus.
Face is like
Yep.
straddling the
Man.
finish line, going, "I know it, I know it."
I'm sitting here trying to
right
think,
there,
what's the
bro.
dude's name from Roseanne? And what was Dan That's what I'm thinking.
like,
I'm thinking
row, row,
of
row,
Tim, and he's over there going,
Love that show.
I didn't get the row, 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 but when you said Tim
You
right
could have
away,
said
I
Buzz
knew.
Lightyear. If you'd said Buzz Lightyear, would that have worked?
No.
Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
before
was
he
Buzz
became
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. Well, like he knew, he just couldn't think of the name.
I just couldn't get it out. I knew it
He
was
had the Barbarian
I'll be
segment
honest,
going on.
I only got it because he said Tim. You shouldn't speak out loud.
That was awesome.
He knew the answer, except not the actual answer. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's kind of like when we ask you a celebrity.
I didn't make the
But it's
rules.
different when you ask me. It's different.
Where you're just like, oh yeah, the sister of the guy who like.
Yeah, see, I didn't make the rules. He said you
fell out
gotta
of the
know.
tree. And...
You can describe it. He didn't describe. He just said Tim.
Tim.
There's so many Tims. Okay, there's
that's
millions
why
and
he
millions of
did
Tims.
Tiny Tim.
That's why he didn't.
Tiny
get the point.
Tim.
He didn't know which Tim.
That's right,
That's-
and he was wrong. So therefore, he was wrong.
All right.
Okay. So,
Nice try.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
What musical artist?
Wait! Isn't it my turn?
No, you were right, Tim. Oh, that's right. You
No,
did.
I
You're right.
told his answer.
Yeah. It was,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
it's Mama J's
No,
turn.
he had the multiple choice. It was your question.
It wasn't my question, was it?
Yeah.
It was your
Barbarian
question.
had the misery question. He got the.
No, it was your
Chase had the
question.
multiple choice, and that was your question.
Yeah, that was your question, and you got
Oh,
it right.
okay. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. Okay.
He stole my
You
cocaine
missed it, and then
wine.
everybody else had an opportunity, and then you just came in and took it anyway.
Okay, that's what
At least
threw
you
me
got it
off
right.
because I still took it at the end.
It still counts as a point, so I don't know what you're
Yeah, I
complaining
know.
about
I'm
here.
confused. I wanted to cry a little like you.
You still can. I mean, it doesn't, nobody will care, but you're welcome to.
It's just
Nobody
practice.
cares.
Okay, Barbarian. What musical artist was so fucked up on cocaine and other fun drugs that he has no memory of making the album Station to Station?
I hate these. Station to station. I have to name. Is it a musical group or a person?
It's the musical artist who made Station to Station.
So is it it's a person? Is that what you're saying?
Musical artist, yes, that would be person.
Well, groups
But
can
he's
be
asking,
artists.
is he part of a band or is he a standalone man?
Right. Right. It's an
Well,
individual.
Technically, this person could be both. So,
Okay, but you're looking for a name of a
Tiny
person.
Tim.
yes,
Okay.
the name of the person.
Tiny Tim? Is that what you said?
Not Tiny Tim.
Okay. It's Big Tim. Large Tim. Let's see.
He was brought up a little while ago. Hint. Oh, look at Jack.
Go ahead. I don't have a clue. I don't even have a clue.
Bowie?
Go ahead.
It's
Bowie. David Bowie.
Well, he didn't say David. Do we going to give this to him? All right.
How many other Bowies do you know?
Several.
Several Bowies.
The guy that did the knife. What about Bowie knife?
Tom
What about
Bowie.
Tom Bowie.
Frederick. Don't forget his,
That's right.
his cousin Frederick. So I actually get a point. Holy shit.
Yeah, but Barbarian's still
What about
winning.
Bowie and
bro.
Arrow? What about Bowie and
Hold on,
Arrow?
guys,
Did you ever
let
think of
me
that?
see.
Barbarian's still in the
Okay.
lead, though. You guys are going to
I'm
have to
still in
No.
the lead. Yeah, yeah.
Of course,
Pulling up
Eric
the
gets
rear. Tied for the
There.
rear.
I'm
got
gonna
a
have to
chance
film
to
myself
tie it up,
live
Chase.
while I'm live. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Chase's question.
Mhm.
The 2005 Love Boat or Smooth Boat scandal involved 17 members of which NFL team renting
Oh.
2 houseboats and flying out a bunch of prostitutes for a fuck party?
The Patriots.
Not
No,
the Patriots.
we would never do such a thing. Silly.
Barbarian immediately objects.
Yeah, all
I
upset.
object. Yeah, we take away a point for that. That's not a point add.
The
That's
Chicago
a point
Bears.
minus.
A Super Bowl party? Wait,
Was it
the question was so
it
long.
Well, I was. You said the Bears. Is it the Bears?
It's not the Bears.
Giants.
Not the
Not
Giants.
the Giants. Why would you pick the
Why is it the
Giants?
Giants? Why did I think it was the Giants?
Why,
Super
why
Bowl
would they
party.
be involved in a fuck
Did
party?
you say? Wait, but did you say Super Bowl party?
No, I did not say Super Bowl.
No, he just said
Okay.
he's just.
Oh,
Why did I think it was Raiders? Got to be a Raiders thing.
Yeah. Wait, read the question again.
I remember this story, but I don't remember the team.
I know.
That's-
Read the question. Not the Giants.
Eagles.
Not Eagles.
We're gonna start naming every.
We're just gonna name every team.
Buccaneers?
That's what's gonna happen right now. Kansas City Chiefs, the Bills, Broncos,
No.
Jets.
We're gonna go ahead and
We're
get.
gonna be the
give
last
this
one we
up.
name.
Baltimore.
Tampa Bay,
Ravens.
Tampa Bay
Vikings.
Buccaneers.
Ravens.
The Buccaneers.
It's
Well,
definitely not
Mama
football.
J just said
Rams.
Vikings, so do we give it to Mama J?
Vikings,
I guess if she got it right.
Minnesota.
Really?
It was
I don't
Minnesota
remember this.
Vikings.
It's too cold
Holy
for a
shit,
cruise. It's too cold for a
Minnesota
cruise.
Vikings give me creepy trucker vibes, if you know what I mean.
That's Chase's thing. That's Chase's thing. That's harsh.
I ain't no Vikings fan.
I think
No,
the
what
sad
your
part
Viking
is
is your
the
said
thing.
it
It's
twice.
your motif.
Listen,
two boys jumped right on it. They knew
He
immediately.
said it. So he said it twice.
diesel truck drivers, the Vikings, they all give me creepy, creepy
Right.
trucker vibes. I
The
don't
purple people eaters.
Right. There you go. Take it for what it is. All right. Good job, Mama J. You finally guessed that. You guessed 20 other teams.
know.
I
I
mean,
was
come
just
on.
naming teams, so that's
I
great.
know,
She
I
was
saw.
naming teams. She was
So are we.
going faster
We're
than
just
you
doing
guys. I
poor
was like,
job.
well, if anybody's
I'm
gonna
trying
be-
to think of all the teams they weren't saying.
I was listing good teams. That was my problem. I started listing good teams, and then Vikings never popped into my mind. So that's why. Sorry if there's a fan of that.
Mama J's like
Okay.
striking at this point because now it's her turn and she can actually take the lead now.
Yikes.
Oh,
Maybe a question I
She's tied for the lead. She's got 2, right? I got 2. She's got 2, and
If
Chase
she
got 1,
answers
right?
this question correctly, she can.
She won't. There's
get it.
no chance. Come on. What are we talking about?
Well, we'll see.
We
Okay,
will.
What relic of ancient Egypt was ground up and ingested in the 16th and 17th centuries as a remedy for headaches and ulcers?
Relic.
Dead air.
Dead air.
Thinking out
a
loud.
mummy? I mean, I don't know.
Did you say a mummy?
Yeah.
You are correct. Mummified bodies.
Damn it, man. Mummy dust.
But maybe it was a
I'm trying to
daddy.
think, what
Did you
would
ever
they
think it might have
grade
been a
up? All I
daddy?
can think is Mummy?
Takes the
I gotta
lead,
say, I'm a
mummy
little
dust.
impressed that that's where you went. I was like, oh,
She goes right for mummy dust.
Mama J's just like, friggin' dead bodies.
Well, 'cause you know what I'm thinking?
Mummies.
I'm thinking of what's his name, Keith Richards. He snorted his dad's ashes, so why wouldn't we snort mummies back in the day?
Right. Well,
Why wouldn't we?
it's the first thing popped into my mind. It's silly. I was thinking body parts, like a specific part, and I was going down a really dark
femur
road.
bone.
So I'm glad that we didn't go there. I'm glad we didn't have to flesh those out.
Wrong bone.
Right.
Okay, Barbarian,
That's
you,
right.
you need to bring it back now.
I do. I definitely do.
All right. So in
Give me a nice
1979,
multiple choice with one choice.
or let
Did
me
you have any
just
multiple
read the
choices
question.
with only one choice, or maybe 2 max? Is any of those?
Or just let me read the question.
Or you could read the question, right?
In 1979, a woman attempted suicide by jumping from the 86th floor of what famous U.S. skyscraper, only to have a gust of wind blow her back onto the 85th floor.
We're naming the building?
Yes,
I totally missed.
That's got to be Empire State Building.
it is Empire State Building.
Yes.
That's some funny
I've been
shit
up there.
right
It's
there.
very windy. It's very, very windy. I was up there when it was snowing, and it was literally snowing up. Like the snow just swooped, and the snow was shooting. It was very cool. True story.
Oh, God. Next up is Chase.
Hi, Chase.
And honestly, I almost feel like I should get a different question because this one seems to be a little bit too easy.
It's not fair.
This seems to be in his wheelhouse. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah.
I see.
It's porn.
But it's his
But
turn.
at the same time, he never seems to get music questions right. So
Oh, is this a
That
music
last one
question?
wasn't
This
a
is
music
He's not going to
question,
get this.
though.
He's not going to get this. If it's a music question, he won't get it.
okay. Think hard, Chase. What
I'm right there.
rock band recorded their 1994 multi-platinum album in the same house where the Manson family murdered Sharon Tate and 4 others?
So it had to be in California. 80. Motley Crue?
Not Motley Crue.
Was it Tool?
Not Tool.
What was the year?
Nirvana.
1994. And it's
94.
not Nirvana.
94.
Marilyn Manson.
Not Marilyn Manson.
Is
See
it
what
a
I did?
band?
Soundgarden? Soundgarden?
Well, I don't know what bands you know, but it's a famous band.
Soundgarden.
Slipknot.
Is it
Not
the Stone?
Soundgarden, not Slipknot.
Alice in Chains.
The
Alice in
Stone.
Chains.
Train.
California. Guns N' Roses.
Train?
Not
That's no way. Crazy.
We're in the same thing as Mary.
9 Inch Nails.
Inch Nails is
That's
right.
a good, yeah. Oh,
And
man.
just look at the chat. Everybody else knew. Well, Two Boys did.
I was going to guess 10-inch nails.
Look, boys, every time he
but I
writes
didn't
something, he
know
writes
that.
it 2-3 times. Look.
Mother effers. 9 Inch Nails.
How did you not know 9-inch nails, Chase? Come on, get it
Well,
together.
it's original. They're from Florida. I'm thinking California bands.
I know, because I was
9
sitting there thinking that too, and then I'm going down the list
It's
for
So you're saying
Florida.
9-inch nails are from
Trent
Florida?
Reznor. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't,
That's
I
what
didn't know
they're
that
from
was a thing.
California.
I never know where people are from. If they're not from Virginia, I don't
I
care.
knew it wasn't
Because,
Motley
you know.
Crue, though. I knew it wasn't the Crew.
So yeah, we got.
We're not doing so good, Chase.
Pulling out the lead here.
I know this is
Yeah,
not,
I'm
this
kicking
doesn't
my
sit
ass.
well.
It's
doesn't
now
sit
her
well.
turn. So
Must steal.
okay.
Is this the first to 5? Is this what we've been doing? First to 5, right?
Yep.
Okay, and where does she
Five.
at?
You
She's
wanna
at
do
4.
that?
Win it
Then
right
I'm
here.
gonna end this right
She's
now.
right here.
All right, then. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to get it. I'm going to steal it anyway.
What controversial British comedian and what controversial British comedian jerked a guy off in the bathroom of a pub as part of his 2002 comedy documentary series?
Was that Pee Wee Herman?
No,
No,
he jerked himself off, not another guy.
What is that guy? He has a podcast. What is that guy's name? Dang gun, I know it.
I don't know.
I know this. What is that guy's name? Oh my god.
It's right there, dude.
Is he famous?
Mr. Beans.
Not Mr. Bean,
Mr. Beast?
not
No.
Mr. Beast.
What is that guy's name? I know the guy's name. I know. I got it pictured in my mind. What is that guy's
Oh
name?
my god.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be so
Louis
annoyed when
CK.
I know this.
I have no
I don't
clue.
know. I've forgotten his name.
He's not British. Louis C.K.
Louis
is
C.K. That's not
British.
Louis C.K. What is that guy's name?
Well, neither is Pee Wee Herman, but that was an answer.
I am. Oh man, I am totally blanking.
Oh
He's
my
been in
God.
movies and things
Is it
like that.
Benny
Do you know what
Hill?
I'm talking about?
So
He's
what?
been in. No, what was that movie? He was in?
Benny Hill did not jerk somebody else
No,
off.
no, no, no. I know. I know this. I don't know.
no
I give
clue.
up. I give up. But I know what it
Everybody
is when you
giving
tell
up?
me. Yeah.
Russell Brand.
Russell
Brand.
Brand. Damn
I
it.
knew it. He has a podcast.
Son of
I
a
was like,
bitch.
Well,
oh
you should have
man.
said Katy Perry's ex-husband. I would have got it
You got it in a heartbeat.
Oh, I didn't, was he married to Katy Perry? I didn't know that.
for like that long.
Where was I?
Probably napping because it was only that long.
I see. All right. Well. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
podcast. In case you're worried.
I didn't
Still
even
got
know.
a chance,
Great
Barbarian.
podcast, though. I like this podcast.
Yeah, I got a good podcast.
So, here's your
Holy
chance.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your chance here. On
Yeah.
December 8th, 1980, the last known photograph of a living John Lennon was taken by what superfan?
I don't have the foggiest idea. I don't know. What does somebody know? You know it?
Anybody
Chase,
got
you know
it?
this?
Yoko Ono?
Not Yoko Ono.
Shit, super
Should I know this? Is this like a well-known person? It says super fan. Does that mean it's a well-known person? I don't think I'll know
Are
this.
they known for being a super fan?
Well, they don't know him for being a super fan.
They are,
Like,
but they are well-known.
Yeah, in relation, yes.
John Lennon.
I was thinking maybe that girl from the first
Ringo.
photo. I don't think that's it.
It wasn't Ringo.
Paul McCartney.
Everybody give up?
Yeah.
It was Mark David Chapman.
He was the person that killed him.
Yes.
What? Oh my God! How did I? Oh Lord! I knew he got. I thought he got his
Yeah,
autograph. I
man.
didn't know it was a picture.
fucking question is that?
That was ridiculous.
Yeah,
That
I
was a trick
never
question.
even, that didn't even cross my mind.
Last living photograph.
I'm sure it was.
There it was. He just said it nice and slow. The last living photograph.
Okay,
Oh,
Chase.
brother.
All right, there's no
That's
way
it.
you knew that, Eric. Quit Googling.
Oh, Eric, Googling away. You know he
I'm
is.
gonna bring his
Googling
ass on this show so I can prove he ain't Googling. He ain't no
We
way.
know you Googling, Grandpa.
We invited him on. Don't you remember? We had him on one time. He didn't have a clue.
Okay, Chase. Here we go.
All right. No
The
point,
producers of which 90s talk show were subject to a wrongful death suit after a guest confessed his love for his same-sex best friend, only to be murdered by the friend 3 days later?
but Maury Povich.
Not Maury Povich,
It's got to be Springer.
not Springer.
Oh,
really?
that was a good guess. Though.
I think I've seen this. I'm trying to remember what one it was though.
Donahue,
Jenny,
Donahue.
it's Jenny something.
Montel
The Jenny
Williams.
Show.
Jenny Craig.
No, it's Jenny. Jenny something. Am I right, Rays?
Well, I can't say if you're right or not without saying.
I'm right. It's Jenny.
Jen-
That's
not
good
You have
enough.
like a Spanish
Well,
last name.
as you mentioned, you have to give a last name too.
Come on.
Jenny.
I know.
Rivera. rule.
Jenny Rivera.
No. It's no Rivera.
I remember.
Jenny.
Oh, there's an ICP song. It's even got her name in it. So, Jenny Jones. Jenny
Jones.
That's it, Jenny Jones. That's it. Yep.
Dang it.
As soon as he said it, I knew it.
I actually saw like a little
I had
mini
to sing the
documentary on
ICP song in my head.
and it was Jenny. I remember Jenny, but I don't forget the last name. It wasn't a common enough
Ooh,
name like
challenge
Jones or
right
Smith.
there. Check the chat. There's a challenge going on there.
He has questions about
You can
food.
beat Barbarian at any time.
Oh, there it is.
Whatever.
That's a gauntlet right there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Alright, we'll schedule you.
We'll
as-
schedule you to come in,
We'll
for
set up
sure.
some trivia just for you two, and we'll have you.
and I want you glancing off screen or anything like that.
I'll set it all up, and that way there's no cheating.
Mm, yeah,
And there's no fighting over
Jenny
this question
Craig.
because a certain somebody didn't want to give Chase the point when he just said Tim. So
But, I mean, Jenny is different than Tim. Okay, it's got more
Oh, no, I
letters.
know Jenny used to be a really popular name.
There was only one show that was Jenny. Tim is the name of many people.
right, I've only ever met one Jenny in my entire life.
Is that right?
Jenny.
Okay. So I guess this goes to Mama J, so she can. Here's your other
All
opportunity
right,
to
put
win.
us out of our misery, Mama J.
Yeah,
Let's
this
do
is
this.
it right here.
Okay. In an attempt to clear out their city's sewer system,
Oh,
1 million residents in Zimbabwe were asked to do what at exactly 7:30 p.m. on Saturday evening in 2012?
Come on.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
You know, I have a few thoughts, okay? I'm going to say drop dynamite down the toilet.
What?
No.
Are you serious?
Drop a deuce down the toilet.
That's too
Not
easy.
drop a deuce.
Just flush the toilet. They're all told to flush the toilet at the same time.
Barbarian got that. Just flush. You don't have to
That's-
drop
that's
anything
so
in there.
simple.
Well,
That's
that's,
so
the
simple.
same thing. That's drop a
No,
deuce.
no. You're talking about plugging up a toilet. If I drop the deuce and plug it up, that's
You
counterintuitive.
gotta flush the deuce.
The flush simultaneous
Just
get a lot
drop a
of
deuce and let
suction
it
going.
float. I didn't say leave a floater.
No.
I say I got that point.
Don't leave a floater.
You can say all you want. You're wrong.
You
Okay?
said turd. You're expecting everybody to go take a crap at midnight.
Yeah, exactly right. That's
Everybody
right.
at midnight.
That's fast, yeah.
Everybody,
Take a
everybody's
shiz.
gotta go take a crap.
That's a lot of flushes.
And you didn't say if it was an upper decker or a
Dynamite.
lower decker
I
either.
didn't go
So you could have been
dynamite.
it could have been an upper
Blow
decker.
your shit up.
So,
Blow it
now
up.
we're back.
You
in the
seriously
same
said
situation.
dynamite. You know what I would have done? Silly. We should take
Barbarian,
away a point.
I don't know what their toilets
Take
look
away
like.
a point
They
from
could
Mama
be
J
like
for such a dumb
Ah.
answer.
I was
Horrible
close.
porta potties
answer.
where it just all
It
falls
was
down.
a floater
You
though.
know.
Like Jay, tell me.
all right, well,
I don't know what their
Barbarian,
toilets
you
look
have
like there.
you have
It's
Damn
a
It Lions
sewer
back
system.
up, and you have the opportunity to end the game right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had to say drop a deuce and flush it.
Well, that was the answer.
Well, I didn't know
Yeah,
I
no,
had
I
to say
said
drop
drop it.
dynamite and
He
flush
just-
it.
Dude standing in the living room, up midnight. He just drops one right there.
But they might not have flushed it. I knew to flush it. You knew just to poop. That's your business.
No, it's if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. That's the rule.
Now, that's a Florida thing. We don't do stuff like that here in Virginia. Sorry.
No, they do that out here too.
That was all right.
The game's pretty much over because like the Spirit of Barbarian's question, he could win it with this, and it's right
I
in
will.
his area of
I will win it.
expertise.
He won't
Damn.
know it.
He's going to go
Toilets.
for the next month if he wins this.
It's got to
Okay.
be toilets. That's my area of expertise.
Excavated in 2005, the world's oldest dildo, which is 28,000 years old, was made out of what natural material?
Come on, man.
Right up your wheelhouse.
Come on. You know this.
Natural material.
You know this.
28,000 years old.
It's got to be rock. I mean, is it
It
not?
is rock. I told you.
Oh,
This was his. I knew.
Now, how do they know it was that? Maybe maybe it's just like a staff or a
Well, you
scepter.
pretty much know
Maybe
rock
it's
when
a
you see
scepter
it.
or a bat. You know what I mean? It could be any number of those things. They don't know.
And
So
you are
silly.
the big wiener of the evening.
Your dildo knowledge has taken you far.
It has. It's gotten me here. It's gotten
This
me
is the
here
first
amongst
time
you
you've
wonderful
won one of
people.
these trivias in a long time.
right.
All right, you guys. That's that part of the show.
Your
where
boys
you
is
get
enjoying
that.
this way too much. Yeah.
Congratulations to the Barbarian.
Not cool.
Let's get a hashtag going over here in the chat.
Oh God.
We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. And we do this madness most Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. So come hang out with us anytime. We love having you. All right. Hit that hashtag.
I have a feeling I know what the theme of the hashtag's going to be.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Keep
I
it
can't
clean,
wait.
people.
Let's
Keep
go.
it clean.
Keep it clean. I see you guys. Holy shit. Oh my god.
So much for keeping it clean. Do people not know what that means? Or don't stoop. Don't stoop.
Right. Get it up. Dong. I want to rock. I want to rock.
Now I'm never gonna hear that song again the same.
There you go.
I officially pick. I want to rock.
Okay, well done. Good job, Pops Mafia. Good
Oh
job.
my God, that song's never gonna be the same again.
That's bad mojo for you, Pops Mafia. Bad mojo.
Hashtag I want to rock.
Yeah.
Want a rock.
Want a rock? A rock?
Want a rock.
Not two?
A rock.
Okay.
Oh, I want a rock. But he still sounds like I want a rock.
Is that okay? Yeah.
It's I want a rock.
I want a rock.
All right, y'all.
Rock. Let's get that correct spelling down. I want a rock. All right. At the stage, there it is.
Now, if you're keeping
What
score
should
at
we talk
home,
about
I've
now?
won most of these. I've won at least 93% of these, I believe.
39% of these.
Oh, some combination of a 9 and a 3. Okay, so
It was 3.9 is what it was.
I'm sure it was.
All right, we'll pick this hashtag here shortly. Hashtag Schweddy. Is that
Schweddy.
wrong hashtag?
That's the wrong hashtag. That's one just for you. That won't win you anything, but nice try.
If we wanted to know if anybody was paying attention, all we had to do was say, "Oh, what's the hashtag coming up?"
Anyway.
Holy shit.
All right.
Man, hell of a show. I'm digging this new thing where we just kind of hang out, we do a little trivia, have some fun, have some.
How is this different than the normal
banter.
show? I'm still not
Normally
sure.
we just do stupid, trivia.
Yeah,
and
before
it
we
makes-
were doing real high
I
brow
always
type of
lose.
stuff. Did you not know
you
that?
always win. And,
Well, that's still the same. That hasn't
Yeah.
changed.
We
We've
we got to let you showcase your dildo knowledge.
Right.
Yeah. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this show. And for the future, we're going to have more fun like this. We're going to have new, interesting guests from different genres across pop culture. And we'll be reaching out. And we might be reaching out to you, Eric. See what you're up to. I know,
So you said we're going to have interesting guests in the future as opposed to what we're dealing with right now? Or
Yes,
I'm
we're
just trying
kind
to
of
figure
boring, huh, Rays?
Yeah. You guess.
See,
I don't know.
and you guys can grill the guests.
We got them all talking, didn't we?
What's that?
There you go. We're going to have some more interesting guests, like our guest
Additional.
this evening,
Oh, right.
Mama J,
Right.
Ray's Chaos. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us most of the time, Ray's. Mama's always usually hanging out with us. She's like, she's the yin to our yang, so we got to have
But she's
Mama
still
J all the
considered a
time.
guest and not a host, that's for sure.
I am a guest.
That's right.
You're
Less
welcome guests.
responsibilities. though.
Unlike some people, do we have other guests that aren't what I'd categorize as welcome? You know what I mean? So
I've been there. I've done that whole running alive
Yeah,
for
the
years.
unwelcome guest is too busy spreading love somewhere.
right.
Love.
He's spreading something. I don't know. what
all
he's
over the
spreading.
place.
I don't know that it's love.
All right.
Spreading something.
Shit.
He's big time this. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up, and don't worry, we're gonna still do the hashtag, but we're gonna see what everybody's doing, what everybody's got going on, and then we'll go ahead and hit this hashtag and get on out of here. So, Mama J, what you got going on? I mean, it is nonstop. I keep seeing videos. I gotta catch up. Your Disney's on Thursdays and Wednesday. I'm just so confused.
Yeah,
There's so much.
well,
There's
this
so
month
much.
I didn't drop a full video every day. At the beginning, I kind of did because I had a lot of backup because that was the problem. Same thing till the end of the month. It'll be mostly shorts. So like there's like 3 or 4 videos to finish the month out. Next
Okay.
month we start the Simpson Treehouse game like we've done before. I always do Adorable Wednesdays, Mystery Mini Mondays. I do it instead of doing them every day. I'll do guaranteed Mondays. Try to find something newer that people haven't opened.
Gotcha.
And,
Gotcha.
and then random videos or shorts the rest of the week.
Excellent. Guys, go check out Mama J's Patreon. She is hooking us up. If you're a Patreon member, she hooks you up every month.
Yeah.
Regardless, you get something.
I had
She has
everything sitting
giveaways,
over here for
crazy.
next month already.
Oh, man. Pretty awesome. And she does custom stuff. So go check out her customs page. So head on over to her Patreon. And then there's plenty of links. Follow the links. Head on over to Mama J. We definitely appreciate having her with us most Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. Mama J's hanging out with us. So show the support, show the love. Rays, what do you got going on, man? Yeah, you're running out of comic book covers. They still are popping them every once in a while, but I'm looking forward to another comic book cover. If you watch Rays, man, he'll break some stuff down. Like he will show you a comic book cover and then tell you what year, where it came from, what it was connected to, and like he's very knowledgeable. So you definitely want to watch Ray's Chaos. You got anything cool coming up, man?
Why do you do this, man?
That's what I do.
You
I
always
like
asking
"Hey,
questions."
Grace, what do you got going on? And then right before I start saying, you're just like, "Oh, I had to work last week," or "This is what he's got." It's like you
This is-
immediately like introduce me, and then you're like,
do you have some comic book
Well-
covers coming?
like Chase said.
Well, he's trying to lead you in. He's trying to help you.
I-
Okay.
Right.
He's
I
flailing.
have them.
Well, I
Like
guess
Mama
it's
J,
it.
I post every day So like it's either a short or a full video. But you know, as always, the guests of this show tend to do more than the host.
Well, we're busy thinking about what needs to be on the lives. It's a lot of work. Okay, so
It's a lot of work.
we show up on time, which is important for us. You know.
But yes, I primarily do comic book based, horror based. Month of January, I got so much good stuff for Christmas this year that I just kind of had to break it up into a bunch of different videos instead of doing just one haul.
Very cool.
And on top of that, I got a box from Mama J, which was absolutely awesome, and I got a box from JKL, which
wasn't as awesome.
Well, it was a little
ranking
nerve-wracking.
gifts now. That's pretty cold. Okay, try. You know, that's not.
Well,
cool.
I mean, come on. The guy comes on here and says he can't stand me, and then I get a box from him in the mail.
Right.
I think I'd be a little nervous about him sending me anything.
It might be a glitter bomb.
The glitter bomb.
There
You could use a
might
little
be
glitter.
something
Absolutely.
on its way back in his direction. But yes, that's what's coming up. Like primarily, my videos this month are primarily of the massive, or the multiple things that I got for Christmas, which were awesome. I mean, I just one of my last videos was actually the stuff that I got from my cousin, which included a 10-inch pop that's Marvel. Which I mean, if you watch, I don't do Marvel.
No,
Well, you
DC.
do now.
But it was Galactus with
But
a
you do
little
now.
tiny silver surfer, so I'm just like, dude, I've got to keep this.
Very awesome.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff, and I actually saved the best one for the last Friday of January because it was actually a really big deal and it was really epic. So,
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler alert: the last video of the month is going to be good.
That is a spoiler because it's so rare. When you go to
Sorry, I gave
it's
you
so
such a
rare that
great
they're good.
lead in.
So this, you know,
Barbarian, what's going on? I gave him a good lead in. And
you tried. He wouldn't hear of it. He wouldn't hear of it. A good guest would accept graciously. Okay, but that didn't happen.
I accept nothing graciously.
I know.
Oh,
One
there you
day.
go. Follow the link over in the chat to Mr. Ray's Chaos. And check out all his awesomeness. And also, I'll drop
I have to complain because Bearded Barbarian complains that somebody's got to complain to him. So
That's right. I just don't listen. I'm not that engaged in it.
He thinks we listen to him, though. That's the funny part. But
I'm indifferent to it. I assume you will. I mean, if
still
you
talking?
want good things in your life, this would be the thing to
he
do.
is.
Here's Mama J's link. Follow this link as well.
I
We
won't be
definitely
here next week,
appreciate
guys.
All right.
Not by choice.
All right.
I won't be invited.
Let's see here. We got
He's
10
already sent
entries.
Case a message. Don't bring her back.
So 3 of you haven't entered or you have left. Or you're just watching it. It's in the background. Needless to say, we definitely appreciate the support.
They might have fallen asleep. I don't know. It's possible.
You never know.
They were listening to Rays. I mean, almost put me to sleep. You know what I mean? So
I want a rock is your hashtag. We're going to give you guys 11 seconds to get that hashtag in. We definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with us Thursdays, 7 p.m.
Did you forget
Eastern.
yourself and me there, Chase? What happened?
No, I counted the.
Well, he just knows that you
Minus
guys don't
4.
actually do anything other than this.
10.
So.
Well, I keep telling the things I'm
And
going
most
to do
of the
that I'm
time you
not going to
cancel it
actually
anyway,
do.
so.
No,
Like,
he's
I
not
repeat the
talking
thing
about
I know.
counting, Chase. He's like, you guys didn't get to tell us what you guys are doing.
Right,
Yeah, we're gonna
right.
tell
We're going
what
to do the
we're going to do,
hashtag,
and
and
then
then
we
I'm
don't
going
do
to get
them
to us.
He doesn't want to wait.
I know, he doesn't want to wait. Okay, fine. Barbarian. what
Well,
do
I've
you
got a
going
heater
on
that's
with
pointed at me right now, and I'm sweating. Okay, it's either I'm freezing. This area is a little cold.
That's
Should've
not
been
what we
hashtag.
meant by what's going
We
on
should have
with
went with hashtag
There's a-
sweaty.
There's a trickle of sweat going down the middle of my back.
We meant on your
Like a
channel, not what's happening
river.
right now.
And it's putting out the fire. Okay, so
At
this
this
is what
moment.
Los Angeles should have done. They created a channel where you get a river of sweat or whatever, and it puts out the fire. Okay, so I'm working on it here. Anyway, so what I'm planning on doing, which again, we'll see if I get to it because I keep telling people I'm going to do these. I got an awesome box from Mama J. Actually, I don't know if it's awesome. I got a box from Mama J. I will open it. I assume it's awesome, and I'll do a video of that. And then I've got something I got from what are those people's names? I don't know. It's a Funko soda box, and yes. It's Black Friday. That's right, Black Friday. So it's a little tardy. I'm a little tardy. It's not. I'm not pulling a JKL. It's not lost footage. It's tardy footage or lazy footage because I haven't opened it. It's just sitting there, sitting over there in a corner, like putting it off. Like I was thinking about it this weekend, and then instead I took a nap. So I just thought those were my options. Nap,
Excited.
open the box, and I thought about it. So that's
Who doesn't appreciate things? Just out of curiosity.
I'm building the suspense by keeping it longer. You know what I'm saying?
Chase,
It's very
that's what I do.
tantric. I'll describe it. It's what they call tantric. You build up the I won't go any further. Anyway, but you know what I'm talking about. So and then eventually I'll open the box and it'll be wonderful, right? Anyway, so that's what I got going on, those two things, and then I've got some cool Sour Boys candy to open. That's from Oompaville. I haven't done that yet. I'm hoping to open that too. Even though I hate sour candy, I'm going to open it eventually. So I got those three things going on. So I said this 2 weeks ago, and 3 weeks ago, and a month ago, and maybe this week it'll actually happen. And I'll send out y'all's packages, which I also haven't done. So
You would have said it last week when he canceled. So
well, I had to see I saw my parents, my dear parents, elderly parents, and my brother and my cousins and all these other. I saw a bunch of people. We're having our very belated Christmas. I don't know what to tell you. So
We'll bump that up in a minute. All right. Very awesome. Sounds like some very interesting and fun stuff. So
I'll
if
get
you're
to
not
it. I'll
following
eventually get
Barbarian, get over there and follow Barbarian Collectibles.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow, comment,
You're
like,
not following
subscribe.
me, then I don't know what you're doing. I post almost. I'll never bother you because I don't really post anything. So there won't be a ding. Like if you follow Ray's, it's like ding,
he
ding.
gets me mad when
Central
I say
Manager,
that. But then he's
ding,
just like,
ding,
"Oh, don't
ding.
post it."
It'll ding, and then probably a month later, it'll probably just like ding, and that's it. And then you'll have to worry about it again probably for another month. So I try to be.
So
very
he only
mindful of your
dings
time.
once a month.
I only ding once a month. Okay, I used to ding a lot, but as you age, it's hard to get that ding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, once a
That
month.
thing, you're like, oh, it's that time of the month.
Speaking of that, I just passed my 5-year anniversary. So just so you know, January 19th, ding, 5 years. Isn't that great?
5 years.
That's great.
Wow.
So congratulations.
Lots of content. Lots of
Very
content.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
I'm still here. I know you didn't think I would be and hoped I wouldn't be, but I'm not going
I
anywhere.
didn't think he'd still be here.
Right.
That first live, he just sat there.
Mhm.
Don't.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Everyone was so
I said
chatty.
to Kiki Mama Bear, I said, does your friend
Bunch of
talk?
chatty Cathys. Just. Alright. Well, I guess what do I got going on? Just posted the Amazon box 40 year anniversary box, something to that effect. Go check that out. JKL sent me some awesome act of kindness, I guess. It was just a random box. He just sent me some awesome from JKL awesome.
Kindness?
So check that out.
JKL.
Yeah.
I have a
That's
box
a
from him
character.
too that I
I'll
filmed.
feel
I just have to edit. So.
Got that. And today I just got done doing the last Amazon collector core box ever.
Nice.
Captain America, Brave New World. Pretty awesome box. I really wasn't excited about it until I got into the box and was like, this is pretty fire. So definitely check that out. I'll be posting that tomorrow. And since I don't think I did it, did I work Saturday? Come check me out this Saturday since I wasn't on last Saturday. I can't miss 2 weeks in a row. So hang out with me Saturday morning. Morning Brew Funko Review on Chase's Kingdom. I think I'll rock it about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So come hang out. I got a couple things in, not a lot this week. But I'm thinking of doing a best of last year's pops. I got a lot of cool stuff from last year that I think like I'm going to show like my top, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pops. I don't know.
So you're doing reruns
always a
now?
good
Is that what this is? This is a rerun?
No, it's definitely not a rerun. We're going to show some pops that I wasn't able to shoot videos for. So we'll just run through some stuff like Cosmic Freddy. Did anybody get a Cosmic Freddy? This Freddy is just, this is one of the coolest.
No, but he looks pretty fire outside.
He is just a very cool pop, man. I was wanting to get a video in. I've just been wicked busy, man, with a lot of stuff going on. But
it's Freddy in blackface. I mean, wasn't he canceled? I don't understand this. This is so silly.
More of a purple. I don't think he's black.
It's more.
I don't think
more of an aqua. I would say.
Oh, so it is. It looks like blackface. I don't know what to
So, come hang out Saturday. You never know. You never know who could pop in for Morning Brew Funko Review. Grab a cup of Joe. Let's talk Funko. That's what I got going on, man.
There you
go. I just noticed something real quick here.
Oh, God. No.
I mentioned that I got an awesome box from Mama J. Chase mentioned he got an awesome box from Mama J. And then even in the chat, you've got two boys over here saying, love, love, love. It's a great box, Mama J. But then there was one person that was just like, yeah, I don't even know.
I got one too. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's awesome or not.
Let's see.
Everybody else
got a box.
Awesome, but I don't have time.
No, we cannot get any video of me cleaning pools. You have to pay extra. That's on my OnlyFans, Chase's Kingdom, OnlyFans.com, if you want to watch me clean pools in a Speedo. But it's very expensive, so just be prepared.
This is very expensive.
It's expensive?
Oh, yeah. I charge top dollar, man. We're in Florida. Top dollar. Top dollar.
It's cold out there. There'll be some leakage.
All right, let's get to this hashtag and wrap this puppy up. I want a rock. We got 10 entries. Thank you guys once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. We appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps us out in the algorithm. And let's get right to it. 10 entries. All right, 11 seconds. Get that hashtag in. I want a rock. Thanks once again, you guys. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Oh man, that thing is zooming.
It is.
Good. Oh, Daddy Carnage! Get the nanners. Let's go.
Daddy.
Light it up. Light it up. All right.
James is still here.
Now, the mystery has been taken. So let's see.
So there's no mysteries. It's all
mystery.
He is. All right.
Heyo.
Like?
I don't have a Heyo. What is that one?
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see any Halo pups.
No Halo pups.
Oh, he knew what he
Sock
wanted.
monkey.
Sock
He's
monkey.
going for the
Sock
sock
monkey. All right.
All right.
Fun.
Okay.
All right.
Now, make sure you hit up Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram and remind him of your address and your actual name and what you have won. If you would do so, that would be very kind of you. Thank you very much. Because we can't necessarily put Cat Daddy Carnage on
I can, but the people at the post office don't like it.
Yeah, they give you the stank eye. You can't be doing that. So give him your actual name and remind him of what you won. We appreciate you, Cat Daddy. All right. Let's see here.
See that fire logo he has?
That's pretty fire. And the t-shirt is even better. I love that t-shirt. I wear it quite often, actually.
There you go.
Let's see here.
We need to work on a t-shirt. have
been trying,
ideas.
man.
I have ideas, but I don't know how to make AI do what I want it to do. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tried.
I work with AI, man. That stuff's hard.
I shout at it, and it doesn't help. You know what I mean? Like, usually, if people don't listen to me, I just shout at them, and then I eventually get what I want. But AI doesn't listen. I don't really understand.
Well, you should ask. I mean, there's several people that can make logos. I mean, there's some
Just
really
saying.
good ones out there.
I know, and I was talking to the person that does it, but he's obviously being very difficult to get along.
man.
Otherwise,
I'm
I'd
still
have the
working
shirt.
on it. I've got it.
But
But
I have
some
it in here,
stickers,
what I want to do. I have exactly what I want to do.
and stuff is coming soon for the
Yeah,
Barbarian
Eric's
Horde
made
live
some of my
show.
stickers.
Believe me.
Chase has made some of my
I want a
stickers.
T-shirt. I'm looking for a T-shirt or an electric hoodie, a Temu electric hoodie. You know what I mean? We can get something like
Coming soon, so stay tuned. Thursdays, we'll give you the updates if you come hang out with us. See, even the cat knows.
there you go.
All right, you guys. You guys ready to get out of here, man?
Sure.
You guys have been awesome. I totally appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And a hell of a show. I gotta say, we killed it. I gotta
First
say.
variety show.
I like
first
it.
variety
I
show.
like it.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
It went pretty well.
Definitely a variety.
Not bad,
I mean,
not
our
bad.
guests showed up late. Nobody knew the movies.
We'll
I
go
won
4
the
out of
trivia,
5.
so That
I
brought
sat
it
in the
back
back
together.
for a long time.
I'm giving it 4 out of 5 hails. I don't know about you guys. That's what I'm giving it.
I mean, I'll give my part 5 out of 5. Ray's got a 1 out of 5.
Well, you won
and
the
then
trivia,
Mama
of
J was a
course.
3, and Chase was a 2.5. But everyone else, it's pretty good.
Hey, Andrew.
Well, follow the links over there in the chat. We definitely appreciate you guys. And join us next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. We'd love to have you. You guys good? We're going to go ahead and head around the room, hit you with some tags, and we'll be out of here. Thanks once again, man. What a blast. What a blast, my man. I had fun.
I agree.
I don't know
I
about
had
you.
fun.
I had fun.
Yeah, I had a
All
fun
right.
time.
Well, I will start. Join the kingdom. Be the kingdom. Good hunting, everybody.
Remember, keep on rocking.
Never forget, don't fuck dogs.
Goodbye
This
from the Bearded
fucking guy.
Barbarian.
Oh, no.